foot emote.
Melin should. I'm surprised Melin doesn't
I can
have
fix this.
You should fix that.
Goodness.
Because you have for
There
all of your other things.
Alright, let me see.
It's like, oh.
Hello. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
You
What's
do
going
carry
on?
1-2 times. God.
I don't know what that was.
I want you to know that you've given
What
my
is
chat
this?
the worst emote combination that it
What
has
is
single-handedly.
this?
You don't like
Shit being crunchy. Shit being
combo?
crunchy.
No, I don't. I don't like when chat makes me lick my own feet. I think it's weird.
What a weird fucking thing to do out of context.
It's actually not out of context.
Alright, hello everybody. Hi. Yeah, don't worry about what's going on in the back. I don't know what they're doing. But hello everybody. Hi. Welcome. Hi everybody, welcome. Hi. I'm Melin Moku, and as you guys know, this will be my last stream for a good second. I will be going on a holiday leave, however you want to put it. I appreciate you all sticking around or being here. I appreciate you. Welcome. Hello. What do you mean? What the hell? What are you talking about? Aren't I pretty? What are you talking about? This is how I always look. What are you talking about? Ow. But yes, as you know, I am going on a break for a bit. I'm celebrating
Honestly, is it preferable to the
achieving getting out of the military after serving for 10 years, and I'm very happy to go on. And with that, I decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna gather my people and do what we can do best. Talk shit. Oh, Melin, don't forget. I know. Whenever I do get a new address, 100% I'm sending it to you. Good job. Thank you. Yes. I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome. Hello, everybody. I hope you love what you're seeing, because you're going to see it the whole time. Welcome. Hi. But yes, I appreciate you all. I will still be uploading shorts. I'll still be uploading videos. I'll still be doing what I can where I can.
Your voices.
Look at them jiggly toes. I know, aren't they cool? Look at them go.
No,
Look at them go. I mean, a little bit of a bit of a question. Why are you feet? Why aren't you feet? Did you ever think of that? Bitch.
Is your OBS connected?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to show you. I could go bald. I can go bald. I know I can. Where is it? Where's my bald toggle? Where's my bald toggle? No! Hi, Andy Manor. Hello. Don't worry about my fucking. There it is. Ow.
I realize none of my streams have a lot sound.
Ow. Why don't you be feet? How about that? You ever think of that? Fuck you.
Sound.
But welcome. I'm about to switch over to welcome everybody, introduce everybody. We'll go down our line and we will start our PowerPoint for you guys all. I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope you guys love what's coming in for it. Came here from Seth. This is my first stream. Melin, and I'm not disappointed. Welcome! Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate Seth saying that. Hello. But yeah.
All right.
Ow. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Good night. I appreciate you sticking in wired. Thank you so much for the like. Hello. Hi, Pisken. Hi, Pisken? Is that your name? Pisken. The fuck? Hello. Oh, Pliskin. I was close. Fuck off. All right. I'm gonna switch over. I'll have them introduce themselves. Welcome all. Welcome. I appreciate you guys for sticking around and joining for my goodbye stream. I'll now go down the list and have them say hello. All right, let's see. Ooh.
They had theirs. I think some of them did. I think some of them won money.
Let me undo my shit. How do I undo?
We're discussing gambling. Oh shit.
All right.
Am I audible?
Let's go down the list and say hello if you guys are ready.
No.
I got like 30 seconds of ads left. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Okay, thanks.
Everyone's talking shit about my model. They don't like it.
What?
That's a great model, buddy.
It's fantastic.
It's wonderful, isn't it? Ow.
It's got all the things a good model needs.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Eyes, mouth, hair,
Yeah.
Toes out.
Toes out.
Gelatinous shake physics.
Why do you guys like the gelatinous? What's wrong with the jiggly toes? Do you not jiggle?
Not like that.
Oh.
Do feet have tendons like hands do? And if you like make them limp, if you like grab like your wrist, how your hand like clothes if your fingers are limp, would that happen to someone's ankle?
Yeah. We'll just say yeah.
All right.
Hi, everybody. Also, Sap, I have Pisken in
Okay.
here. Saying hello. Pisken?
Hi, Pliskin.
Okay,
Hi.
thank you. I was like, how do you say it? It looks like Pisken.
I know. I do it too, to where I'm just like, God, you should fix that.
Okay, that makes more sense because they're like, not again. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I do this before?
You know. I think it happens to everyone she joins. It's just they all are like, hey, what's up, pisser? And she's like, no.
No.
That's
That's
not
not
aura,
me.
If it makes
Oh
you-
my goodness.
Makes you feel better. One of my longest time subscribers is a chatter named Puss Bacon. So,
My day one puss bacon.
So-
What is this? It's great. What are you talking
so
about?
it's kind of hard because I'll be like, oh, thank you so much for the resub. Wait a second
Wait a second.
before I continue.
All right. Is everyone here? Everyone ready to say hello
Yes.
to the people?
Yes.
So,
All right. Let's go down with number 1.
hi, I'm Sapphire Vale. Stream on YouTube. Hi.
Right? Cool.
I am Koga Kitsuro. I'm very tired. This is probably the energy we're getting today, but yeah, I'm happy to be here. I love gambling.
That's the Gambo intro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's all I got.
Hell yeah. All right.
Hello, I'm Muffin McFluffin. I don't stream, but I'll hang out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm Fidele. I'm friendly barkeep on YouTube and Twitch. I'm fuck. God damn
You
it.
got this.
God damn it. I play shit. I play adventure games. I play like RPGs and horror games and stuff. I'm taller than Virus. Okay. That's okay.
No. He's only 3 apples tall.
Fidele, friendly femboy pirate barkeep. Yep.
God damn it. I knew someone was gonna say that shit. Don't say common barkeep L. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
I've been really distracted by the fucking feet profile frame. It's actually like
Uh,
Yeah,
that's nice we're matching, Melin.
Muppin too.
yeah, dude.
My name is Lucky Gold Virus. I'm only 3 inches taller than this fucking guy. That's
3
not a
inches shorter.
lot. It's
It's actually
not
4 now.
fucking lot.
I'm 5'7" now. It's 4.
Fuck!
Damn.
I too love gambling, and I can juggle 2 balls.
Oh yeah.
You.
Hey.
Am I the one left?
Ye.
Yes.
Ye.
Hi, I'm Crimson Keep. I'm a Dragon Maid VTuber. And I'm really happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
So much more
hell yeah.
professional.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
And
Hell
then, yeah, for those not on my stream, hello. I'm a dumb purple bitch. Hello. Sometimes I'm feet, sometimes I'm not. Hello. All right. So whenever you're ready, Saf, whenever you want to share.
All right, yeah, let me get it pulled up.
Also, hi, Aaron. Hi,
Okay. So,
Oh.
yeah, last time I feel like I was too calm, so I tried to step it up this time. So I made a PowerPoint. It's going to be the top 10 characters in Elden Ring that I would let absolutely destroy me. They're not hear me outs. They're hold me backs. Okay. And so we're going to start at number 10 with Mesmer. Mesmer's really cool because he's a demigod, so it's like basically, worship me.
Yeah.
It's easy to get along with because he has a lot of mommy issues, so I feel that. And for me, like, he has butterfly symbols. A lot of characters have butterfly symbols in Elden Ring, but like he has one and it's really cool. He also has a few pet snakes, which I think is really cool because I've never got to have a pet snake, but there you go. He comes with pets.
Oh yeah.
And then,
right?
right?
A man who loves animals and everything. Yes!
Right.
I was going to say the snakes are a big thing about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Think about it. Think about it.
Think
about it.
Okay, can I ask a follow-up question? What about when he is a snake?
Oh.
Think about it.
Oh,
Reptiles
he becomes a snake.
I'm asking you.
Go!
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, no.
Barkeep, I think you answered your own question.
Yeah, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
All men have flaws.
Huh?
I was just making sure. I was making sure everyone was on the same page. I said high five.
I tried to include a fun fact about the characters too.
Ooh.
So his fun fact is just you can see that the snake that he is inside him during his boss fight, like he pulls his eye out and you get to see the snake. So fun fact,
Which
that
snake?
is like him. He's like, it's like I forget his name. It's like a really big demonic looking one.
Oh.
Hot. So
Smash! All right, cool.
So, yeah, right. Smash. So that was number 10. Number 9. Whoops.
Oh, so they're only gonna
Number
be
9.
credit? Let's go. Woo!
We have Melina. Sorry, I'm gonna fuck these names up. Like, so many people have names that are so close to each other.
I don't
So
even know
like,
these motherfuckers, but I'm happy to learn.
but they're beautiful, right? Like, oh my
Yes.
god. So Melina here, I love her. She is so pretty, and also, like, without her, I'm nothing. She levels you up. She gives you a horse to ride. Like, oh my god, like the game would be nothing without her. I love her so much. Her cool eye thing she's got going on. Oh my god, and she's a girl of mystery. She's one of the characters. Her fun fact, even though she's like the most involved NPC, I know nothing about her other than her name, and she wants to just like let the world burn, which I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do anything you want. Yeah, that's she's very cool.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Kiki.
Hi, Kiki.
Hi, sorry for being late. I ran home.
No, you're totally fine. Welcome. Hello.
Welcome.
So yeah, very goal oriented, which I love. I love that. Like someone who keeps themselves like set. I love that, like, stability.
Mango's right.
Melin is
it
such a good pick for this, though.
Ooh, are we related? I don't know.
All right, number 8, Melania.
Oh!
Sorry.
She, oh my god.
Yeah.
So Melania is so driven. She like led an entire army basically. She is Melania, Blade of Mikola, and she has never known defeat. Fun fact, that's actually true. When she gives her whole little spiel, she never has lost a battle ever. The closest she came was just like coming to a draw, but like whatever. She's still prettier than the other guys, so I feel like she wins.
Victory by default.
So true. So true, bestie. Dude, she had, and also another character with a bunch of butterfly.
You're right. Of course.
I wasn't ready for that. Another character with a whole bunch of butterfly motifs. She gets really cool butterfly kind of wings in her second phase. She has the coolest helmet. She's so tall. I love her. She gave me butterflies. It's so true.
Yay!
Also, apart from her herself being a demigod, her body's also a host of an outer world god, the god of rot, which pretty fucking metal. I think that's awesome. And then the fun fact, in the one battle that she came to a draw in, one of her knights carried her all the way back to the Helig tree where she laid resting. That knight was a woman. So Yuri, basically, anyway, just saying.
What? The people are saying she's so tall. She's so tall?
Yeah, she's
tall.
like,
she's like 9
she's
feet
like
tall.
She's very tall.
She can breed me.
Melin, I got another thing that might sell you on this.
Sell me. I'm
She has
already
her
sold,
dogs
but
out.
yes, tell.
She has her dogs out in the fight.
She does. She's barefoot the whole time.
And she'll kick you.
Dude, yeah, no, second phase, she basically
Thank God.
strips. Like she's like naked.
Hey, yo, hey, I don't see
She's-
any problem with this. Let's go.
You
Yes,
know.
Yuri.
All right. I think round number 7. I think I lost track. Anyway, I have Vike. Vike. I
Yeah.
think he's so pretty.
Yeah.
I like his eyes. Oh my god, those blue eyes! I can't.
Yeah.
Dudes with like eyes like that are so pretty. Also, he has the Leon haircut. It's my weakness, so you know. So
Yeah.
Vike's
Hey, I
really
can't say
cool,
anything. Boof.
and yet you know he's got game because he's fucked dragons and lived to tell about it. So he knows what he's doing. Like,
Okay.
he was basically going to be the next lord, but he's like, nah, I can't do that to my girl. So he didn't become Elden Lord. He'd rather let the world burn. Knows a lot of dragon incantations. His fun fact, on the cover of Elden Ring, that guy like kneeling in front of the symbol, that's Vike. That's like him. So
he fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he fine for real. Let's go. Smash. All right, anyways. All right.
he's very, very pretty. I love him. Number 6, we have Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ronnie, she is the lunar princess. Her mom is the goddess of the moon, if I'm getting it right. Also a demigod. Also, big selling point for me, big witch hat. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah,
come
that
on.
shit, that shit cool.
Like,
That looks
yeah,
nice.
goddamn.
It's like a jellyfish.
Right? And then during your first time meeting her, she gives you not 1, not 2, but 3 dogs. Like, you get to, she gives you animal.
Not
And I'm just like,
once, not
hell
twice,
yeah.
but thrice. Let's go.
Thrice dogs.
Hey, these
She's-
me back. Fuck you. That's why.
And and just something else about her that I absolutely love. Like, so she's one of the, I forget whatever the name is in the lore, but she's basically chosen to be a candidate to become a goddess. And she's like, but actually, I feel like the way this world is going, it's kind of shit. I'm gonna do my own thing,
Mm-mm.
and that's so cool. And she's just so independent, and like she like kills things. She's
Aw.
so pretty.
She's so pretty.
And fun fact, in Elden Ring, if you go down her quest line, you can actually marry her. Like, you get to put a ring on it. So
Oh,
you can have her. And it's so
Yeah.
cool.
oh, that's fucking cool
Mhm.
shit. Smash.
Right? Smash! Yeah. Okay.
It looks like she would
I
ruin
think-
my life in a good way.
Right? Exactly.
Hell yeah, Aaron.
4 hands.
Oh, so yeah, 4 hands. Number 5, I
Twice the
think.
hugs.
Okay. Malekith. Oh my god.
Hey,
They
yo.
know what they were doing. Look at his slutty little waist. Like, you can't tell me they didn't know what they were doing when they did this. So Malekith, he's extremely, extremely loyal.
Mhm.
He was basically Queen Marika's shadow. He guards destined death.
Mhm.
So it's like you can't actually die in the lands between because he's holding death back.
Mhm.
And there's at one point where someone stole part of death, and he was like, no, I take my job very seriously. So what he did was he took it and he sealed it in his sword to make sure no one else stole it. So he's smart. He's very like just loyal, slutty little waist. Oh my god.
Oh, Piss said I genuinely expected him to be a top 3. Damn.
Oh, don't.
Is it
No,
low?
yeah, no, oh
They got
god.
more. They
Yeah,
got
no.
more.
The more I go into Elden Ring, like the more I'm just like, holy fuck. What? Okay. Anyway, his fun fact is Malekith. Like, the game calls him Malekith. His boss fight is called Malekith, but like that's actually just the name of the sword he uses.
Oh.
His name is Gulrog, which is the beast clergyman, which I thought was kind of cool.
Oh,
But yeah. So then next, what I forget what number I'm on for.
I think so.
We have Queen Marika herself.
God damn.
Oh, right. Oh my God. Queen
God
Marika, also known
damn.
as the Eternal. She is a goddess. Like, she was handpicked by like the greater or whatever the fuck their names are. Because she is just like what God, I lose my words. I
feel
look
it
at
now.
her,
You're good.
right?
I feel it. Damn, I'm speechless too. Fuck, she fine.
So she basically serves like as the Golden Order, like she's there on the Lands Between as like the go-between or whatever. But eventually she starts to question that, which is she's so smart. And then so she's like, I think to study things, we need to break them apart and like look at it from the inside. Because I'm like, that's so fucking cool. And it's just the fucking look at her. Also, her using that hammer, that was so cool. I love that moment. Anyway, so let's see. And then next we have Mikola. And another one of my weaknesses, fucking the pretty feminine men. Like Mikola is Melania's brother, and he's so pretty. He's known as Mikola the Kind. He's a very soft boy. His whole thing is that he like compels and charms people. He wants to heal and help. Also loves nature. He waters the tree that Melania sleeps under. He watered it with his blood though. But like it's fine, you know. I'm sure there was no darker meaning to that, right?
I'm here
of
for
course.
it. I don't give a shit. I'm here for
Surely not.
sacrificing a little piece of you.
He's the kind. He's definitely
Love
not
me a
crazy.
good soft boy tweak.
You know, I mean, that's so true. Facts. What is it? The fun fact I had written for him was in the game, there's someone called Saint Trina. Some people think that Saint Trina is just his manifestation or whatever. Others think Saint Trina is the physical manifestation of his love on the earth because he doesn't want to feel love anymore. And I don't know, there's might be some darker shit, but that's fine. Look how pretty he is, of course.
I love that. Yeah, he's dark, but look at it! Hell yeah.
Okay, number 2. We got Blythe.
Oh
my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my
He's so
God!
fucking yes. 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 Again, another tall boy. Roughly my head is where like his like waist is. I've measured, don't worry about it. Okay. So he's tall. He serves Lady Rani. He's Lady Rani's shadow. So very loyal, very strong, and he has a really nice accent.
Ooh.
Fucking catch it. Like when I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, he's cool. But then he started fucking talking, and I was just like, it's game over. Game over. It's done. I'm sold. Whatever you need me to do. He's like, I need you to kill somebody. I'm like, name it. Where's he at, baby girl? Like, he's dead.
I remember that stream where you first found him, and it was like an awakening.
It was, yeah. We deadass sat there like for 10 minutes of me just ogling him.
Everything else, all other plans for that stream stopped, and it was just, what do we do to progress Blythe?
Yeah. We do Blythe's quest real quick. Oh yeah, and Blythe is Welsh. It means wolf.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Well,
Wow, they're so smart with those names, aren't they? Anyway. Okay, and number 1. Here we go.
Oh.
It's Radagon. Oh my god. The god, the man. He's tall. I love his long red hair. His eyes are so pretty. So after America like breaks the ring, he tries to fix it because he's just like, no, we gotta like keep together. We gotta study it. He's very smart. We love it. You know, because he tried to fix the ring. Obviously, he's handy, so it's like he could fix the kitchen sink and stuff. Of course. He comes with a dog also. The Red Wolf of Radagon is his dog. I mean, granted, it lives in his ex-wife's house, but that's fine. Like, I can be the third wife. Like, third time's
Yeah,
the
does he
charm.
have shared custody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's
I would
named after
imagine.
Also, have it be known, the ex is not over it.
Oh.
She is,
Yeah,
she
no,
she is
she's
still
really
attached.
not.
But
That's fine.
can
We
you
can
blame
share.
them,
but who
honestly?
can blame her?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like I have a solution, and everyone's got to be really open-minded, you know.
I'm okay with that. That sounds, yeah, I'm down to share, especially if it, bro, are you kidding me?
From saying, God damn. And he has like 6 children, so you know he's experienced.
Ooh.
Okay.
It says he can fix things, but can you fix himself?
I don't want him fixed. I want him worse. Whatever's wrong's making him so hot.
Maybe I should start playing this game.
I know,
I'm
right? You're
telling
making
you.
me want to play
I'm
it
telling
now.
you.
I never played this game.
3 of his
This
kids
is
were on this
good.
list.
Actually, yeah, a lot of his kids are on this list. That's fine.
Hey,
It's
yo.
fine. It's Elden Ring. Yay!
Hey, Elden Ring!
Fucking keeping it in the family. Jesus Christ.
He's got those good breeding
Yeah.
genes. It's crazy.
No, for real. Like anyone who has red hair in that game, you can kind of assume it's his in some way.
Damn.
Oh my
Because
lord.
like he's like the only character with red hair and it gets passed down from him. So
Oh.
you'll know it's his kid. They got red hair. Just saying.
Damn.
Yeah.
He could breed with me anytime, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And then here's just my honorable mentions. We have Vare, Millicent, and then the Revenant from Night Rain. I mean, Elden Ring, Night Rain. I put her on there because she's so fucking pretty. And Millicent was, she's so cool. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay. Honorable
Do not be sorry. You kidding me? This is your time to vent and talk all you want, and they are fine as fuck.
Right? Oh God. But yeah, thanks for listening to me up about Elden Ring.
Yeah. Hell yeah. 10 out of 10.
Where was Alexander?
I was also looking at Alexander.
Alexander was not on my list. I'm so sorry. I hope he's on yours, Muffin.
Oh, damn. Vera is a fucking incel, says Mango the Bard. Are they?
Vare, immediately, he's the first character you talk to in the game, and he says, "Oh, no maidens."
Oh.
He basically calls me
it's
bitch
that one.
as soon as you start the game.
That's the one.
Bitch.
Yeah. But yeah.
Gets one look at you and he's just like, no bitches.
No
Yeah,
bitches.
he's
How do you know?
no maidens.
How do you know?
No bitches.
No bitches. All right.
No
Who's
bitches.
sacrificing next?
Bring no lumps.
You had me on the list second, but could I
God.
possibly go third?
Yes, you can. Who's
Okay, I just need like
That's
a
fine
few
with
more
me.
minutes.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
say whoever's third, is that okay with you?
Yeah, I guess that's me.
Let's go!
Let's heckin' go!
Yay! Sacrifice!
Alright.
Sacrifice!
Yeah.
Sacrifice!
Sacrifice!
Sacrifice. So I need to preface this. I don't usually do streams that are 18 plus, right? My streams are usually just all whatever. But since we have this crowd tonight, I thought I would take the opportunity to talk about one of my favorite 18 plus games.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what it is.
I'm here for it.
You know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. I'm foaming, bro. I'm foaming. What is it? Wait, hold on.
Hey.
Yes! Okay, sorry.
Little
We're gonna
known fact,
talk about-
Shun Kaido, big fan of the music of this game.
Oh yeah, is that for real?
Yeah. That's his excuse. He just loves the music.
I mean, the ice
What do you
rink
mean
trap
excuse?
is pretty good.
So, you know.
But yes, I'm Crimson. Hello. This is my first PowerPoint night, so thanks for having me on, Melin. When I was brainstorming what I wanted to do for my PowerPoint, I thought to myself, what am I like an expert in? What do I know a lot about? What can I educate the masses about? And two things came to mind. I really like tea time, and I really, really like honey pop. So today
Oh my
we are
God,
going
you know,
to
bull.
a quick overview. It is a puzzle dating sim. There's 8 dateable girls at the start of the game, and you play Candy Crush to impress the women. That is the whole premise of the game. Today, what we're going to be doing is coming up with a tea drink for each of the Honey Pop dateable characters. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So our first. Let me make sure. Do I have OBS working? How it's? Yeah, we're in business. Our first girl is Tiffany. Tiffany is your girl next door. She's a cheerleader. She's very focused on school. She doesn't know what she's studying yet. She's very friendly, very altruistic, always helps her friends. Mommy issues, ?
Oh.
And her catchphrase is, "What's shaken, bacon?" So to compliment
think it is
Tiffany,
question.
I thought we would serve an English breakfast tea. English breakfast, I learned this while researching, is actually a blend of different black teas. It's not just one English breakfast tea. You have to get from multiple locations. What I like about English breakfast for Tiffany, it can stand up to milk and sugar, but you can drink it plain or with lemon. But milk and sugar suits her because she's very sweet. She's very loving, and she's also kind of sassy sometimes. So I thought being versatile with lemon was also a good choice. But she's very, I think a classic and energetic start to your day is the best way I know how to describe a Tiffany tea. So yes, that is Tiffany. Next, we have Aiko.
Ooh.
Aiko is rocking that sexy teacher angle.
Yeah.
She regrets getting her math degree. She regrets getting her math degree because she's stuck teaching physics at like the only university in town. She's laid back. She has her priorities in order. I would put it that way. Grading papers is not always her priority.
No.
Sometimes drinking, gambling, or taking a nap is the priority. And we stand it, we fully respect it.
Real and true, real and true.
When you give Aiko a drink in the game, she says goodbye problems.
Aww.
And I think that's kind of peak. So for Aiko, we came up with a raspberry iced tea. I wanted to pick out an herbal tea for her because she does like sleeping. And I like berry specifically suits her because it's a tart kind of tea, and she's a little spicy. I swear to God, Aiko's favorite drink according to the game is sake. Sake? It is that beverage. And it turns out, I did a little research, sake goes really, really good with iced tea of different varieties. So I thought it was a good combination. And to top it off, iced tea is pretty straightforward. She's pretty no nonsense. She gets to the point. She's straightforward, and we like that about Aiko. We like that about Aiko.
Hell
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So is this like a cheat
All
code?
right.
If I like give her this, like, can I like give her this and be like, I'm thinking about you. Now fuck me. Will that work? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
That is pretty much exactly how it works.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm set.
I'm going to be honest with you. You pretty much nailed it.
Melin, make sure you're taking notes.
I know, 100%. I
You
got my notebook.
understand women.
Mhm. Yes, this is the Crimson Keep guide to seducing anime women with tea drinks. So
fuck yeah.
buckle up.
Real women results may vary.
The
Goodness
tea guide to
gracious.
TT.
Tea time. Now this is Kiana. Kiana she's a fitness enthusiast. As you can see, she can do a plank. That's what we're focused on, the plank. Yes. She's a hairdresser. She's a single mother. She values loyalty and stability. She really wants a good partner for her family. It's her and her little son Philly. Philly is often babysat by Tiffany in the game, so that's a cute connection. She's very upbeat. She's very energetic, and she has lots of cute phrases such as "catch you on the flip flop" when you're saying goodbye to her. So Kiana's very how to put it? She's very outgoing, very go-getter, and she has a lot of really good things going for her. And we love Kiana. What I wanted to pick out for Kiana's tea was something that would match her energy level and balance out her responsibilities, because Kiana has to wear a lot of different hats. She's a mom at home. She's got her job, but she's also got her fitness commitments. She's been on TV. She's got a lot of things she's got to do. So I thought matcha, which is like a powdered green tea, I thought matcha would be the pick for her. Keep her energized. She's very focused on fit, so metabolism. We love to see it. Iced, she does not have time to let the hot beverage cool. She has to drink it right away. And I thought an oat milk for health, slight sweetness, a little bit less sugar would be good for Kiana. So iced matcha latte. Next, we have the girl of all time.
My goat!
My queen. Yes, my goat. Audrey.
What the fuck kind of what?
Step on me! Step on
There
me!
she is. There's this bitch.
That's her. As Q, the love fairy that follows you around and gives you tips on how to date ladies, says she is the mega bitch. That is her title. We love Audrey. Audrey.
Damn right.
I cosplayed Audrey. Like, I met her VA in cosplay. I love her that much.
Wow.
So she's a party and rave enthusiast.
Oh.
She is always at the mall. She loves Lolita fashion. She's in school, but she definitely doesn't want to be in school, but she also doesn't really want to be working. Some of her favorite things include shopping with someone else's money and using lots of drugs. So go, Audrey. When she talks to Kiana, her hairdresser, who apparently screwed up her hair, she says that phrase that's listed there. I'm not sure I need to read it off.
I'll say, fucking whore-ass bitch needs to learn!
Thank you. Yes, so she's a little feisty, but I think underneath all of the feisty, I think she has a lot of I think she has some growing to do. I think she would be, I don't know, I could fix her. That's all I'm saying. I could fix her.
You call
So
her
I
a
gave
good
her
girl
a
if you
shy
Candy Crush really
latte.
well.
Look, she loves that I'm good at Candy Crush, okay? But chai tea, I knew that like I liked chai tea, but I didn't know the makeup of chai tea. Apparently it's cardamom, whatever that tastes like, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, and apparently you can put black pepper in chai tea. So she acts like she's tough, but she wants that milk and sugar to soften the spice level, but it's got to be served hot because she is a fiery one.
I'm drinking
Cheers
chai,
for
chai
Audrey.
tea right now.
Audrey looks like
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, I made it
Yeah.
getting on.
The tea I'm having is not on this list. I'm having butterfly pea flower tea right now, actually. So,
fancy.
Okay. We got Nikki. Nikki is the video game enthusiast. She's particularly into retro ones. She's a barista, but she's not particularly passionate about being a barista.
Oh.
She likes conspiracy theories, and she's introverted and kind of shy. And sorry if I screw something up. I'm kind of new at this. Is something she says when you take her on a date. She has, she's one of the like I guess. She's not dated anybody, so you're like her first partner. And so, real shame that you're dating like 7 other girls, but you know, teach their own, I guess. I gave her white tea with citrus. White tea. I don't know how. Oh wait, hold on. My window kind of cut off. Hold on a second.
Oh no.
What happened? What happened, OBS?
Oh,
Don't let me down, OBS.
OBS
Yeah.
locked in, dude.
Obis, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's not supposed to be a big gray box. Where did that come from?
Obviously, this is a masterpiece. Lock
Yeah,
in.
come on, bro. I'm trying to get my fucking notes. I'm trying to smash. Let me fucking smash. She's just like me.
Melin, first question: how good are you at Candy Crush?
Oh, I'm fucking terrible, bro. I'm fucking terrible.
Oh, good.
Ooh, I got
Let's
bad
ease you
news.
into it.
My chat box died. That's what happened.
It's a different asset.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
That's
Oh.
fine. We can be chat boxless. But hey, can y'all see it again?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, checks out.
Oh.
Okay. Let's carry on. If y'all have never had white tea before, it's a very mild tea. It's a tea that gets picked before the flowers are finished growing. So it has a lot of potential, and there's a lot of like nuance to it, which I think is really on point for Nikki. Like she wants to have friends. She wants to get along with people. She just doesn't always know how. And so when she does try and she succeeds, she's really, really happy about it. So we love to see it, Nikki. We love to see it. And she likes sweets. So serve it with her favorite pastries.
Aw, nice.
So that's Nikki. Next we have...
It's a puzzle
Oh, wait,
game.
hold
It's
on.
a crazy string.
Oh, sorry?
Someone said that Kiki can't date anyone here. It's a puzzle game.
Dang.
Wild, strange.
Dang.
fucking-
That's the
Game,
wildest thing
I
said
swear.
tonight. Oh my goodness. Sad.
I didn't unlock it.
Yeah, just lock in. Don't worry. I'll give you all the meta. If you give them certain gifts at certain points during the date, you're more likely to like get your percentage high enough to like, yeah, I got you. Kiki. I have like 300 hours in this game.
Damn.
So Lola is our hardworking flight attendant. She's gorgeous. She can beat you in tennis. She is confident. She's goal-oriented. And she's really passionate about breakfast and coffee. She likes to say, "What's cooking good looking?" when you approach her. So love to see it. Lola, the breakfast and coffee enthusiast. Coffee. No, I picked out a tea for her.
Oh, okay.
We went with gunpowder green tea with Moroccan mint. I know that's a very specific tea. Let me explain. So what I like about like this particular green tea is it's very like nutty, smoky, bold, almost like toasted. Kind of gives you like a roasted coffee feel to it. And Moroccan mint is a blend of peppermint and spearmint. So I think all these flavors together, it's really indicative of how she balances her hardworking career and her romantic life together, because she cares really strongly about both of those things. So we love to see it. When I spoke with Honey Dev, the creator of Honey Pop, I asked him who his favorite girl was, and he was like, it's Lola. It's Lola. He was really, really excited about Lola. Like kind of weirded out that I asked him that, but like, I don't know why he, yeah. Let's see. We have Belly. This is an image of all time. She's a yoga instructor. She is generally calm and relaxed. She secretly loves junk food. She appreciates nature, and she can be a little insecure sometimes, but she just needs reassurance. And she's delightful and fantastic. So don't you just love that misty morning air?
Aww.
For Belly, I picked out a chamomile lavender tea. Caffeine-free sleep relaxation. It is refreshing and aromatic, and it can improve your health and your well-being, including, I looked this up, not FDA approved, reducing anxiety. So I thought maybe that would help with her feeling a little tense sometimes and wanting to maintain that calm. I figured this would be like something she would drink or something she would also recommend to her yoga students to remain calm. So that's Belly.
Nice.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
She's
Oh my gosh. She's so cute.
I see cake.
I know. Last but not least on my PowerPoint, because I didn't want to do the DLC characters. This has gone on long enough. We have Jessie. Jessie makes special videos for her fans. That is how she describes her job when you ask her what her job is. So she's a YouTuber, right? She's a YouTuber.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She smokes. She likes to drink. She loves holidays with her daughter. That's her favorite time of year. She's carefree. She's youthful. She embraces her sexuality.
Nice.
And according to her, you are her new favorite boyfriend or girlfriend. So if I were to pick out a tea for Jessie, we would pick a winter spice black tea. Oh, it's kind of cutting off the bottom a little bit, but it's fine. It's a winter spice with black tea. There we go. No, my window.
I believe in you.
Oh, you got it.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, cardamom, whatever that is again, and ginger. But what I like about it is it's a like very think like mulled spice apple cider. It's like that kind of vibe. It's flavorful, it's interesting, and it's warm and comforting.
Yeah.
And I think spending time with Jessie could be very warm and comforting.
Aww.
So that is, if I had to sum this up, drink tea, play puzzle games. We love women. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to my PowerPoint.
Is there any puzzle game you want to recommend?
Let's go.
Yeah. Any questions? Any questions?
Wait, which one was your favorite one? You said.
One. The hold on. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Okay.
Isn't she just delightful?
I think her
Doesn't she just
voice
look
lines in
happy?
Honeycam are like burned into my mind because of how much we use her in Honeycam. Just
Yeah.
fine.
Whatever.
Whatever.
If I gotta.
Yeah.
I gotta.
God, such a
Goodness gracious.
I love it.
But yeah, thanks for letting me cook, chat.
Absolutely. This is wonderful. And also I learned some teas. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Ow.
Appreciate it. Alright, next sacrifice.
I believe Kogo was next. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm all good.
All
right.
Yeah.
All
actually
right.
ready?
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking ready.
right.
Let's
All
go.
right, dude. So we got a lot of topics here. Today we're gonna talk about cereal. So first I ask everybody here, hey guys, what's your favorite cereal?
It's animated.
Listen, I'm just gonna instantly just dob on myself and snitch. I didn't do the animation. I literally did Canva fucking presentation and pick it.
Let's
dude.
go.
Fuck it, yeah.
Anyways,
But still though, fuck
all
it.
right.
You took the time.
So-
I'm proud of you.
so what's everybody's favorite?
Life,
cereal?
life. I love life.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
The purple Cheerios, the whole grain ones.
Old. Okay.
Damn.
Like
Alright.
brownie
Raisin
cookie
Bran
crisp.
crunch.
Dude, Raisin Bran Crunch fucks. Anyways,
Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, there's
Fruity
one.
Pebbles, dude. Fruity Pebbles with the marshmallows, that goes hard. I'm assuming everybody answered. I don't know. I'm tired. Yes, it's Omni-Man. Anyways, yeah. So like, you know, when choosing your favorite cereal, you know, usually one tends to look at more personal factors. You know, a cereal that brings them back to better, more carefree times in life, a real nostalgic, sentimental choice. And in that case, mine would probably be honeycomb because I ate a lot. I ate it a lot as a child. Currently, it is Raisin Bran Crunch because that fucks. Anyways. Now we're gonna go a different way, okay? And this is not an open question, so don't yell at me, please, guys. We said our favorite, but what's the best cereal? We're not talking what do I like the most. We're talking objectively the best. And I think that what could even quantify the best? You know, it's a bit more complicated. It's good. You're going from a subjective favorite to an objective best. So how can we truly determine what is the objective best cereal when people have different tastes, opinions? How could one really decide that? And so, you know, the boys in the back, they reached out to me and said, Koga, you got a slightly larger brain. And I said, yeah, it's because I got concussions. And they said, no, you're smart. And I'm like, no, concussions. Come on. But regardless, they tasked me with deciding what is the best cereal. And apparently my voice is coming through twice on top of each other. I'm that powerful. Deal with it. And well, the way I determine how we're going to figure out the best cereal is simple. It's a balanced beatdown, baby. What cereal mascot would win in a fight?
Oh no
Wait,
way.
which mascot is that middle one? The fucking freak of nature. Which
Oh my god, you don't know him?
We'll get
I'll put my money on that one though. That thing's a
we'll
creature.
get there.
I'm
scared
too
about
ready for this.
when you
I
get
only know the Frosties guy.
So we're gonna go in order here, but before we go in order, I want everybody in chat, give me your prediction. What mascot wins? The
That-
tank. Fur dude, get the hell out.
Tank.
It's not a
The,
waffle.
the bunny gets jumped by kids. There's no
But
shot.
yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like
It's funny you say that because first elimination is the fuck ass rabbit.
it's a fuck ass.
I'm gonna be so for real. The Trix Rabbit is an absolute scumbag loser. He is the only mascot on my list here that is actively an antagonist in his commercials. He tries to eat Trix, but instead he just eats L after L after L. He comes in last place. That fucking rabbit I hate. He regularly gets outfoxed by actual children. Look at this. This child pulls the box from his little wee ass hands. Get him out of here.
Hey, the fuck? Holy
next.
shit.
It's so real though.
I know, I love it.
Next out is going to be a bit of
Fucking
a
rabbit that I hate.
controversial pick, okay? Next up is the Crazy Squares.
Oh.
Is that what they're called?
They're called the Crazy Squares. Now
I
you're
didn't even
looking
know they
at me
had
and
a
you said,
title. What the fuck?
Koga, you're a psycho. What are you doing? The Crazy Squares this low? Usually when you look at the Crazy Squares, you think, yeah, these guys are absolutely crazy.
That's exactly what I'm
Squares.
Peanut by saliva though.
Yeah, so they're downright rabid. They're basically small cinnamon-covered, square-shaped Melin Mokus. You'd think that they'd basically eat everybody here and win, but here's the main issue. If you've seen a single commercial of theirs, what do they eat?
Each other.
Each other. They would just take each other out and get eliminated. Absolute fucking psychos.
Yeah.
Next on my list.
Understandable.
Yeah, exactly. Get him out of here. I'm gonna next on my list it's Toucan Sam, okay?
Oh. That
Now-
motherfucker, dad, they would not.
Yeah. Listen, the only reason Toucan Sam is even this high is because one combatant would take each other out and the other is that fuck ass rabbit. Toucan Sam, there's not much here. He's a great tracker with his nose, but he really only uses it to find Fruit Loops. And honestly, all he's gonna find here is an ass beating. The only real feat that I cared to find for him was once he like out-nosed a robot that was supposed to find Fruit Loops. The robot brought an elephant. I don't understand, but he's got no real showings of combat potential or anything. So he just gets his ass beat by everyone else. Look, he just only finds Fruit Loops.
I could fight Toucan Sam, brother. I think.
Yeah.
I think
He can sniff out treasure. That's fine. Okay, he can sniff out treasure. Anybody else on this list will kick the shit out of him. Also, no you on World Prince.
a fart could fight Toucan Sam. Damn, y'all
Now
hate
we're
it.
gonna go ahead and answer the burning question from the shortest one in here in this call, Kiyama. She said, "Hey, who's that little weirdo in the middle there at the start?" Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Crazy Craving. This is the mascot of Honeycomb.
Oh,
I'm
disgusting.
probably one of the only people in the world that remembers the Crazy Craving. And if you watch any commercials with the Crazy Craving, you'll be like, yeah, that's just Melin. We know her. But yeah, they're a little freakazoid, and they do have some light tune force. You know, you think about honeycombs and you just transform into the Crazy Craving. Look at this.
What the
Absolutely
fuck?
psycho
Oh hell yeah,
shit.
they like me for real,
I've
for real.
never seen this.
I don't
They
like
fucking
this.
animals.
I don't like the
thing.
animation.
Yeah,
though. That is
there was
crazy.
another commercial I was gonna use as a clip, but it just wouldn't work. Yeah, Melin on crack. That's just Melin.
Melin's already on crack.
Yeah.
Nah,
But as we've seen in the commercials,
Like
while
Capri
there is some
Suns. Damn,
tune
that's a
force
wild
that
one.
comes into play, it's really only light tune force. They don't really do much. They just broke Kiyama's heart by destroying this dinosaur statue. So bones rather. But yeah, they lose because everyone else just kind of outstats them or out-haxes them.
yeah.
Speaking of people that really just don't live up to the hype, let's talk my man Count Chocula.
That what the
So-
fuck? Why this motherfucker here? What?
That's what I'm saying. So I was thinking of which of the monster crews to put on here. I could have put them all, but I didn't want to take 20 years of my PowerPoint. Let's just be honest here. So we're going Count Chocula. He's the one everyone knows the most. You guys know there's a fucking fruit mummy cereal? What the hell? Anyways. Count Chocula, he's pretty strong because he's a vampire, but none of his commercials really like show any feats or anything. But like the most that's happened is this clip here. He got struck by lightning and he's just okay. Zap. Okay, I cut off, but he was fine. Just trust me.
Really looks like that part of the cereal.
Now, can you get a Count Chocula power scaling video? No, he has no feats. He's featless besides getting struck by lightning. I didn't calculate lightning strikes. Also, it's like a chocolate lightning bolt, so who knows if it's real lightning. Anyways,
Frankenberry. Yeah.
I'd say he's a contender, but he's a vampire, and one of the contestants is the literal fucking sun. So, you know, how's that gonna go?
Goddamn.
Next up, So I thought the Crazy Craving was the most obscure one here. I guarantee you not a single person's going to know this name. Next up is the Chex Warrior, or Fred Chexter, if you know him like that.
What?
Yes, that is his legal government name, Fred Chexter. He is the Chex Quest master.
What? Not the government name, damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
You doxing him?
He's yeah,
Wow.
we're cool like that. Don't worry about it. He's like the Doom guy, but instead of demons, you fight Flemoids, and instead of killing
Wait,
them,
which one,
you
Mako?
Zorch them using your Zorchers. You Zorch them away to the Flemoid
That's crazy.
dimension. Those are a lot of words I just said. He's pretty strong, but nobody knows who he is, and everyone else realistically is stronger than him. That's Fred Chexter. Just the Chex Warrior.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's starting to become a hear me out.
exist.
It's starting to become a hear
I
me
can't
out. Hold
believe
on.
this exists.
Hold on.
Yeah, this
me
is
out.
real.
Hear me
This is a actual literal Doom reskin
shit.
that you got for free in boxes of checks back in the day.
Ooh.
Yeah. So anyways,
Hold on, wait.
now we're
Before you
getting to
continue, we got new information. Mango the Bard
Oh.
said that Choco had the cereal box line made by DC comic artist, making him a fucking superhero. Making him a superhero. Fuck.
That's cool. Didn't ask. How about that?
Can't argue with that.
It's my list. I can't miss. Get out of here. So we're getting here to our final, like, I think 5 or something. I can't count. So we're getting to a real actual heavy hitters, and we're gonna get really nerdy because I got calcs for these next boys.
Ooh.
All right. So somebody in the chat very wrongly said that the next contestant would be one of the first ones out. How does it feel to be wrong? I'm talking about Sonny the Cuckoo Bird. So Sonny the Cuckoo Bird's a fucking wild one. He's an actual, real, literal crackhead. If Cocoa Puffs come into play, he gets some wild tune physics. Like one time, he got so excited he actually exploded into fireworks, and then he was fine. He just was okay. There was one time he drilled through the earth in 5 seconds or so, just with his beak as a drill, and it was calculated to be like 130 megatons. What the fuck, dude? So that's a lot. The only downside here, though, and here's the drilling feat. If anyone calls me a liar, guess what? You're going to hell. Oh, look at that. And he's through. 130 megatons. The only downside, though, is he has to have Cocoa Puffs. If he doesn't have Cocoa Puffs, he's just a guy. He's just some dude. He walks around, he's a bird.
But I mean,
So he gets his
Popeye
ass-
does the same type shit, but he's still strong, you know?
Yeah, but Popeye can pull fucking spinach out of nothing. Anyways, Son of the Cuckoo Birds, you want Goku, man. So we're gonna move past it because honestly, most people label this poor guy. He just really just wants to be better, but he's also a sick son of a bitch. Next one is one that a lot of people actually usually is the top pick for cereal mascot fights. Yeah, it's a very, very exclusive club. We talk every Friday. We have t-shirts. I'm talking Tony the Tiger.
Yes! That's my man! That's my man!
Just furry.
Yes! The furry awakening for everybody. And I mean everybody.
Everybody.
gay,
All right. So Tony the Tiger, all right, Fruit, dude, see me after class. Tony the Tiger is consistently shown to be the highest physical strength feats out of everybody in this, everything. Sure. Like, I know he's also got like some spy gadgets and shit in his comics that he has, or whatever. I didn't do any research on it because I didn't feel like it. We're just using commercial feeds, baby. So let's give you a commercial feed. One time, this fuck-ass tiger kicked a soccer ball so hard that this fucking thing, watch this. Ooh, Matrix. Oh, boom. And that shit spammed to the moon and back. And that was calculated to be like 201 megatons. If this was a straight up all hands, no magic, no hacks, no ability fight, he would beat the brakes out of every single person on this list and make it home for dinner. Antimatter, get help. Unfortunately,
I think
yeah, that's valid.
Tony's help.
Unfortunately, though, Tony the Tiger here is against two actual legitimate reality warpers and the actual sun, which the biggest shocker, third on my list, is the Raisin Bran sun.
Whoa.
Now,
Only third.
I swear on everything. I swear on Killer Kiama's life that I remember there being a commercial for Raisin Bran where like the
Kiki
Raisin Bran
fucking
son
Trace
woke
is my
up and the
favorite.
actual sun was there too, thus proving that he was not the actual sun. I'm not exaggerating. I spent an hour today looking for this commercial. I couldn't find it. So I gave up, and I'm just gonna concede for now that he's the sun. So he puts out 3.8 times 10 to the power of 26 joules per second, which the boys in the back tell me is a lot of energy. He's the sun.
Damn.
He's the sun. That's it. Look at him. Boom. He's the sun. He came up, said, "Hey, yo, what's up, lady? Here's some sunbeam." She said, "Hey, thanks, son." That's it. He's the sun. Now you're probably
By
thinking,
the way, have some Raisin Bran.
that's what I'm
like
saying.
a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah, I sure. All right. So, anyways, I have no response to that. I'm gonna move past that. You're probably saying, Koga, are you an actual sociopath? How do you have two people stronger than the sun? It's the sun, the thing that sustains all life in this given world. And I said, listen, buddy. So number 2 on my list, Horatio Magellan Crunch,
The cover
known on the streets as Captain Crunch. He is insane. Okay, if you call this man a fraud, guess what? You're a fraud, dude. Fraud. Captain Crunch. First off, let's just go on the smaller end. His hat can be anything he wants. Okay, like there was a commercial where there was an army of zombie captains just roaming the streets, and he said, "Hey, don't worry, guys, no worries. Here's my anti-zombie Captain Ray," and he just blasted them all. He can literally just create whatever he wants. He also is a literal reality warper. Tell me you don't remember a fucking Captain Crunch commercial if you don't remember kids going, "Yo, what's up, Captain?" He says, "All right, you're cereal. Now you're a cartoon." He can turn anything and anyone into cereal. Everything here. He goes, "Guess what? You're cereal." And when he crunchitizes them, which common misconception, they don't have to say "crunchitize me, Captain" to be crunchitized. He'll just do it. Hey, dude, shut up. And when he crunchitizes you, you're put in his world where he has full control over that world. All right, but why is he not the winner? Well, Captain Crunch came out in 1963. You'll find that Captain Crunch is actually holds the rank of commander. And until 2013, this was not rectified. He had the wrong number of stripes on his armbands, signifying the wrong role. So he committed stolen valor for 50, and therefore he. Simple as that. We don't like stolen valor. Get out of here. But also, our first place contender just beats his ass anyways. And Fru also wasn't his mistake. Okay, the kids hit the lever, and then he said, "Oh, actually, this is pretty pog."
Would be scary, yeah.
So you're probably not wondering at this point who the next person on the list is, because they haven't been shown yet. Of course, that is Lucky the Leprechaun.
What?
If you slept on Lucky the Leprechaun, then you need to get ready to be corrected, okay?
I'm ready.
Lucky the Leprechaun is the strongest magic user out of every single mascot. This is just what his charms do, okay? He's got the heart charm, which gives life to objects. The star charm gives him the power of flight. Horseshoe charm gives him the power of speed. Clover gives him the power of luck. And hey, spoken like a true luck person guy myself, Blue Moon Charm gives him invisibility. Unicorn brings color to the world. That's kind of irrelevant here. Rainbow Charm lets him teleport, and Red Balloon lets him float. Why would you float when you could fly? Whatever. So he's got, you know, some very complex abilities here. Yeah, he's gonna run away. Sure, he can evade them. He's good at evading. The thing is, and here's the big boy calc, all right? Put your big boy calc pants and shoes and hat and jacket on, all right?
Sucks.
His magic was so powerful that in one commercial, these little fuck-ass kids tried to take his spell book or whatever, and his spell shot up, hit the moon, and exploded the moon here. Watch this, ready? He's like, oh, look at this. I said, yo, gimme. He said, nah. Boom. Ready? That was calced to be, that was calced by somebody with more free time than I have to be 8,582.7915 yotatons, which is like 8.58 times 10 to the power of 21 megatons. That's a lot. It's a big number.
Hey, I don't need you calling out what I do on my weekends.
Yoda, yeah, I heard Yoda.
But the most important factor here is the way you could look at any of these, you know, people is, can they beat the sun? Well, he once pulled stars out of the sky and turned them into marshmallows like the sun. He could just turn the sun to a fucking marshmallow. Simple as that. So to conclude this very fucking long tangent here, so then Lucky wins. Well, no, he doesn't. Lucky Charms does not win. In fact, no. Reese's Puffs wins.
What? Beat him up.
You're probably saying, Koga, besides it being a delicious cereal that you're not allowed to eat anymore because you might be allergic, you're probably gonna say, with your scientific method, how does Reese's Puffs work? I mean, Reese's Puff, the commercial, are just some kids. Let me go ahead and point your eyes over to this. They ain't beating Goku.
Oh my god.
And that's my presentation.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Plot twist.
I love it. Yeah, fucking you got fucking Mango and Piss like in my YouTube like getting mad as shit. Like you're telling me the captain could solo the sun, but not my boy Tony. Like they get upsetty over there, bro.
It's funny when Shun said something about like someone versus UI Goku earlier, and I'm like, oh, big gulps. Little does he know.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
And to finish this, I will say I'm no longer answering questions. However, my list I can't miss. Simple as that. Thank you for my TED Talk. You can direct all donations to science towards twitch.tv/Melin Moku. Thank you.
Good job. Yeah, everyone's just like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I love it. That was a good one. Hell yeah. Definitely worth the work. I know you said that fucking switching them over from video to GIFs was a mess, but I'm glad you did it.
I had basically nothing besides like the slide order and the like twist at the end planned. I got everything. I rushed to get it all done the second I got back from work tonight. I was like, I need to get it done. I need to get it done.
Oh, damn.
He locked in.
Yeah.
I locked it.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Who's next sacrifice?
That's me.
Oh, and also Koga, yeah, again, if you are too tired, understandable. Okay. Just
we'll stay as long as possible.
Yeah, as I say. No hurt feelings. I appreciate
it. I'm so glad that your PowerPoint looked so nice because honestly, graphic design is my passion.
Hell yeah!
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah.
Graphic design is my passion, as you can clearly tell.
Hell yeah.
I'm Muffin. Who am I? I don't stream, but I hang out every once in a while. I'm watching a lot of other people's streams, especially a lot of people here. I do a lot of programming. I've been programming for a very long time. and sometimes I make games. I've made games for many a year, but vast majority of them never really go anywhere. I mostly just make them for myself as little experiments, but also to share with a few friends.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite things to do is I love looking at new games, understanding how they work, and then just finding interesting things about weird games, whether or not they're good games. And then one of my other things that I love to do is antagonize Barkeep. So,
Hey.
Real.
Baba is You. Baba is You is a Sokoban puzzle where you change the rules. If you're not familiar with a Sokoban puzzle, that's those block pushing puzzle games from back in the day. You may remember that they're frequently in Legend of Zelda games. Usually as like one-time little rooms, but just kind of one tiny little puzzle. Sokoban is the idea where it's the entire game is nothing but these block pushing puzzle games. Usually they'll add in more mechanics as you go along. This is also true with Baba is You. The thing that's different about Baba is You is that of the many things that you push, there are rules in the game that also count as blocks that you can push. This is the very first level of the game, and this is the introduction that you would have to the game. And as you can see, there are 4 rules in place. Baba is You, which means that your little sheep character, whenever you press a button, he'll move. Wall is stop. You cannot move into a wall. Rock is push. If you move into the rock will go in the same direction that you are going, assuming that everything else is free beyond it. Flag is win. Step on the flag and you win. And the idea is that you need to step into and push some of these blocks that are part of these rules in order to change the rules. Sometimes you're making rules, sometimes you're breaking rules. For example, this is the second puzzle of the game. You'll notice Baba is currently in a wall. They only have access to one rule, and all they can really do is they can move into wall is stop. When they move into wall is stop, it's no longer a complete rule phrase. So that rule phrase no longer applies the effect. The way that it works is you have objects, such as the wall, then you have attributes, little properties, like stop. You move into the rule text for wall is stop, and then wall no longer stop. It's just some random object that has no properties. The idea for this specific puzzle is that you would move into that, break that rule. Now you can get out of your little cage because now nothing is preventing you from getting out. Then you can go up further and move flag into win, and now you have broken a rule, literally. Then you have created a rule. And when you create the rule, now you have an object that you can go step onto so you can win the puzzle. Objects don't have any inherent properties. For instance, this is the next puzzle in the game, and I trust me, I'm not going to go through every single puzzle in the game. This is just the first few to show as good examples. Nothing has pretty much any inherent properties. You can be a wall, you can be a flag, you can be trees, you can be anything in the game, and for this one it tries to teach you that you can be a wall. It's almost the exact same puzzle. You're stuck in a small room, you would have to break the rule that is flag is stop, that is otherwise trapping you in there, and then you would go to create Baba is win. But there is no Baba, so you have to figure something else out. And the thing that I particularly like about this game is that it is taking a completely unique approach to this very classic, very old style of game, and getting an almost like programmer type sense of approach to it, where it's all about making and breaking rules.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Next game, Webbed. I forgot to ask earlier, I hope no one has arachnophobia, because this is, unsurprisingly, a game about a spider.
But he's so cute.
Let's go. Let's go.
He
I love
really is.
spider.
This is a collectathon puzzle platformer. The idea is that you're going around inside this very small forest, you're collecting a whole bunch of things, 4 different other little insects. Sometimes you're collecting larvae, sometimes you're collecting their little babies, sometimes you're collecting bees and whatnot. But you're going around and you're trying to help people out while simultaneously you're trying to get back your boyfriend who was stolen away by the crow.
What the fuck? What?
Your boyfriend is some I didn't look up what type of spider it is. It's some type of spider that has like a lot of colors, and he shines a lot, and the crow steals anything that shines.
Oh.
But the particular thing that I really like about this game is that, unlike a lot of other platformer type games, using the main mechanic of the game, the webs, actively makes platforming easier. The more that you keep struggling with it, the more you can just make more webs and then just get past whatever you're struggling with. So they have a lot of emphasis on accessibility. They have quite a few accessibility options, and not surprising to hear that, considering that they have, you know, this web mechanic where you can just make everything easier as long as you just spend a little bit more time towards working towards it. Oh yeah. Small example that I could find pretty early in the game. Suppose you're trying to go through this area, you keep struggling, you keep falling down, you keep hitting these spikes, and you keep going back to the start of the level. All you have to do, just make a handful of webs. Okay, now I can just walk past them, and suppose they're getting too close to any spikes somewhere else. Okay, I can just lay down a few more webs. It's very difficult in this game to make it harder to progress through the game. And most everything that you do will actively keep making it easier, making it such a fun, great little experience, and something that I really enjoy. Also, arachnophobia mode. Cute little blob.
Oh, but look at it. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's unique. Ooh.
Yomi Hustle, your only move is hustle. If any of you are particularly familiar with fighting games, I'm not particularly familiar with them myself, but I do know quite a few people who play quite a lot of them. And the one thing that I always hear about every fighting game, or every fan of a fighting game, they always say that it's speed chess. And what you're actually doing is you're really considering, okay, they're about to feint, they're going to parry, and so I need to do this particular move to get around them. I don't mind that, but as Melin knows, you know, I got my arthritis affecting me, so my reflexes aren't quite there. So I don't actually play this a whole lot, but I prefer, when I do, speed chess, hold the speed. The idea is that it's a very, very in-depth fighting game. But the difference is that, unlike a lot of other fighting games, you are not playing it real time. You play about anywhere from about a quarter of a second to maybe a few seconds at a time. You lock in the moves that you're going to do. You can tell them that I want this type of directional input for it, I want this type of slide, and then you can also try and lock in those things to see how your opponent is going to be doing and what sort of things you can try and predict for what they're going to do. And the idea that I really like about this game is that you get all of the complexity of a very, very in-depth fighter, but you now have the accessibility where you don't need the reflexes to do it. You have the time that you can just sit there and strategize about it. Then, once you finish up a fight, you can go back and watch how it actually played out real time.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
so cool.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to especially watch like complete games for it and just see like, you know, oh, I remember I was going through this part, I was really struggling to like predict this perfect parry, but then you can just see how in real time that was just like half a second at best. And then after that, let's see, reflexes, less reflexes, more strategy. So the thing that I like about that in particular, like I said, speed chess, but hold the speed. It lets you focus on the deeper parts of where it's similar to speed chess rather than only reflexes and just how well, like how good your muscle memory is with the game. Crawl. Crawl is a PvP. I like to describe Crawl as a PvP dungeon crawler. It is a competitive dungeon crawler. And if you're particularly familiar with dungeon crawlers, you may be wondering, how is a game like Skyrim, how is a game like any of the Elder Scrolls games, any sort of Legend of Zelda or any Zelda-like game, how is something like that going to be PvP? Because usually they're single player, but at best you'll get like a multiplayer co-op one. This is PvP because you start out with 4 people, you have a free-for-all, it's last person standing, pick up whatever weapons that you can get in the game, and just have at it until only one person is standing. All 3 people who died are now ghosts. They haunt all of the items and all of the enemies in the dungeon. You are now antagonized by the people that you are playing with.
Oh wow.
And they're actively trying to get more kills, they're trying to get more damage on you, and meanwhile you're going through, you're trying to get whatever kills you can, hold on to whatever health you can, and by progressing more, by getting more kills and staying as the sole remaining human longer, you can purchase better items, better upgrades, and whatnot.
That's gonna be me when I die to Kiyama.
Pretty much. Yeah, I believe it.
Just haunt her ass.
But the other fun part about the game is that it especially promotes sniping, because all that matters is whoever got the last hit. Whoever gets the last hit, they become the new human, and then they're trying to get all the kills that they can, try and get all the upgrades they can, and progress through the dungeon. When I say they are also all the enemies, I mean all the enemies, including the boss at the end of the dungeon.
Bitch. That's pretty
Most of the bosses in the game, they all generally have many different parts that you'll sometimes have to fight at the same time. So the 3 players that you're playing against usually each have their own unique part that they can also inhabit all at the same time. For instance, this 3-headed dragon, there's another one where it's a very large man and his limbs are all stuck out of the ground. So
hot.
Before we very important question. Saf, where's this monster rank on your list?
I'll give him like.
look at the girth. Look at the girth.
Wait, wait.
Up.
Yeah, no, he's up there. I'll put him up there because reptiles usually have a couple. So.
Dude, if it doesn't have 3, I want my money back, honestly.
For real.
Another thing to consider, detachable heads.
Ooh!
The tongues? Oh my god. Yeah, no. He's doing good.
Brother. Immediately.
Next game is Outward. Outward, to be honest, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I think it has one very specific thing that it does that I think is really interesting. This is a game that is very trying to be like somewhere between Rust and Skyrim. It is a fantasy RPG with a big emphasis on the survival mechanics. But the thing that I find most interesting is that defeat is never defeat. You never die, per se, in Outward. Death is an intended part of the experience, or what would be death in other games. And instead, what happens is that when you are defeated, usually you'll have a defeat scenario happen. You'll be attacked. Let's say you are defeated, air quotes, by you ran out of thirst. You dehydrated somewhere. Okay. While you were passed out, you got attacked by brigands and they've taken you away as a prisoner. You've been dragged off somewhere. Or maybe you'll get a positive one. You were nursed to health and you were brought back to the inn. Or you were saved by, there was a local lord of the mountain and he brought you to his cave in the mountain. And the thing that I particularly like about that is that, very similar to the mantra in D&D, the idea is that you can either just say something fails, or you can say failure is something that will happen. You have to improvise around it. And by making death a more interesting experience, it's a lot more fun to play rather than just reload, save, go back, try it again.
Yeah.
So that way you just keep moving forward instead of stop, go back, retry. Rain World. Rain World is a very difficult game. Rain World is very much an experience to play or an experience to watch, whichever is your preference. It's first and foremost an ecosystem simulator. There is an entire food chain. You are very low on that food chain. You play as a guy in the center of the screen there, the little red guy. They're called slugcats. And they're very small. They like to crawl around. They can get into very small places, and most everything in the game is larger than you and hungry.
Ooh.
Any matter to answer your question, it is about rain. At the end of every day in the game, there's a lot of lore going on in the background that the game will not tell you about. At the end of every day in game, there will suddenly be a lot of rain. And when I say a lot of rain, I mean it is as if the entire ocean is falling onto you.
Okay.
The theory that I've heard was that you are in a very, very advanced future, and they've built a continent-sized supercomputer that uses all of the water in the oceans as cooling, but the problem is that it can only run so long because it evaporates all of it into the sky. So you have literal oceans falling onto you at the end of the day. But the thing that I particularly like about this game is that, like I said, it's an ecosystem simulator. When you're playing the game, you have the singular area that you're looking at with all of the little critters that are going around in your part of the map. They're also in all of the background areas, all the areas that you came from, all the ones that you'll go to, the ones that you don't even know about, and there are a lot of places that you can't even go. All of them are simulated simultaneously. And what's happening is the game will simulate what all of these creatures are doing, where they're going, how hungry they are, what relationship they have with any other type of creature, what relationship they have with you, and what they're actively doing. And the whole game is going around having all of them simulated in the background while you're just trying to fight against these two lizards that are just trying to make a meal out of you. After that, a little bit of platforming on the side. This game has an extremely in-depth system of controls for a lot of very advanced mechanics that you can do in the game. It looks really simple because you have grab, throw, jump, and then your controls. Using those buttons in a lot of different combinations, genuinely, I believe, hundreds of techniques currently known about.
Wow.
A lot of them are just going to be stuff like, oh, if you do this a slightly little bit different way, then you'll get a higher jump than a longer jump. That type of stuff. So a lot of it's just variations on each other, but it's still, like, the whole game was designed around having procedural animations as one of its core mechanics, which includes procedural movement of your playable character, and it just means that as long as you have a sufficiently, like, interesting system to play with, there are a lot of techniques that you can create around it. Creatures have relationships with each other and with you. If you spend the entire game just antagonizing them, being afraid of them, rightfully so, and doing nothing but trying to kill them, the next time they come back, they'll remember that.
Ooh, I like that.
they will remember that, and they can pursue you even harder than before. They can recruit help, and they can become... I'm sorry?
What? Sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear that. There are some other enemies, air quotes enemies. They're fairly neutral, but if you know what you're doing, you can... they'll have a very in-depth relationship with you as the playable character. You can trade items to them. They'll give you items back. You can recruit them for help, and if you keep antagonizing them, they will eventually start sending out assassins after you. All of this is handled without dialogue through those same 3 controls and then WASD that I was showing before. Nothing else. Shadows of Doubt. Shadows of Doubt is a procedurally generated detective game. You are generated into this fairly small, in the grand scheme of things, set of city blocks. The very largest city that you can build is like 5x4 grid of blocks, and each one of them has 1 building, maybe 2 buildings on it, but from the screenshot you can see they're fairly large buildings, and they're all populated. They all have people in them. Each of those people, they have a place where they go to work. They have relationships they have with other people. They have people they live with, people they like and dislike, their jobs, their passwords and whatnot. And all of this is randomly generated whenever you start the game.
Oh.
You solve any crimes that the game generates, and it will generate a lot of them. A lot of them are optional, but it will have a handful of air quotes kind of mainline games. The gist of the progress of the game is really just that you're trying to build up social credit, and then once you build up enough, you're able to move off of the island that is the entire city for the game. But the idea is that you'll hear a radio broadcast for there was a murder that happened at this address. And no one hired you, you just heard on the radio that someone got murdered, so you go there, and if you can solve the crime, then you can get the credit for it. But the problem is, like I said, no one hired you to do that, so you're gonna have to sneak around the police who are trying to lock down that crime scene. And so you're trying to do that, you're trying to get fingerprints, you're trying to find any leads for any people that were nearby, you're trying to check their workplace to see anyone that may have been sending them antagonizing emails, and just trying to find whatever connection you can make between any other type of person to follow any potential leads for who may have committed the murder, the robbery, the kidnapping, or anything like that. And very recently, a few months ago, the game added in a bunch of modifiers.
Oh.
You can play as a rat.
Oh! Let's
Yay,
go!
You play as a very tiny, tiny little detective, and people freak out whenever they see you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And they added a bunch of these, mostly as a lot of them are kind of jokes, but they do find different ways of letting you do interesting things, like have interesting relations with the different people in the game. For instance, the fame and fortune you can see on screen. That's you are a very, very famous detective. So famous that every time you're running around, people are trying to stop you so they can get your autograph and get a picture with you. And you're still trying to solve the murder. But suddenly now, the people of the city are all trying to, be antagonistic, not in a way that they're trying to, but they're just... Question, why are we solving cases again? To get off the island, that's why. But they're not trying to be mean or evil or whatnot per se, but they are nonetheless antagonizing you. Then you have Snail Nemesis, where there's a snail, and if he touches you, you die.
Are you kidding me? Wait, what?
There's actually a very rare achievement in the game, mostly because I don't think many people have played since the modifiers came out, but you can get in a very exclusive achievement if you let the snail kill you.
That's a old reference. What the fuck? They made it in the game. That's cute.
They made it in the game, so you have to keep paying attention. And he's a little guy.
Oh.
He's real small.
Oh.
So, next game, much to Sapphire's dismay, I highly recommend Outer Wilds. I love Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is easily one of my favorite games.
Whoa.
I like to describe it as knowledge-based unlocks, space archaeology.
Whoa. Okay.
I know that's a lot of words. Knowledge-based unlocks is... Knowledge-based unlocks is a thing that's becoming a bit more of a genre on its own recently. But the idea is that there are a lot of things that you can do in the game, but the game does not tell you about them until the time where you would learn about it.
Bitch. Okay.
But on the flip side, it means that, especially in games such as Outer Wilds, it means not so much like it feels artificial that like, oh, I just didn't tell me that I have to hold right and then A for 2 seconds and then hold B to do this. With games like Outer Wilds, what it's actually doing is it's teaching you how the world works. So, I don't want to give away any examples, because I think because it's knowledge-based, it's very, very spoiler-heavy. So if you look up conversation about it, you may find people are talking about like, oh, yeah, I really liked this solution to the puzzle without a spoiler tag.
Oh.
But it's unfortunate it happens, but I still think it's a very cool experience. It's this and the next game that I have on the list are both games that I think you can only really play once. You can only get like the true experience for it once, but it's such a great experience as long as you're not put off things like the space travel.
Oh.
Yeah, I say, or just be like me and fly straight in the sun and like, why is my ship turning red? Oh my god!
Anybody said Sapphire just needs some keys jiggling in front of her to finish the game.
Stop! No, it's so scary though.
We note the sun blowing up that ship under the Raisin Sun's feet for the previous list. Thank you.
You just gotta heed what the NPC tells you at the beginning of the game. He warns you like, oh yeah, no, the auto ship did the autopilot has not been programmed to avoid the sun yet.
Oh. Yeah, but it sounds like I could skip skip dialogue.
You can.
Well, then there we go. I missed the warning.
Now, the last part of this that I'll part of this one particular part is the archaeology. The thing about Outer Wilds is that you are part of a spacefaring civilization. And not because like it's a super advanced civilization. They're actually fairly rustic. You go around your starting village and everything's built out of wood. The ship that you are flying through space on is also primarily built out of wood. They don't have a whole lot of iron, they don't have a whole lot of resources, and they don't have a whole lot of tech. But what tech they do have is because of a extinct civilization from a long time prior. And what you're doing is you are the first astronaut who's been sent out with a translation device. And you're going to a bunch of ruins trying to figure out what happened to this ancient civilization. One of the particular things that I love about this game, I will say there are some people who will absolutely insist if you go into Outer Wilds, do not learn anything at all. Go into it with a completely blind experience. I think there are a handful of things that you can learn. And one of the things that I think you can learn is what the developers will tell you on the Steam page. So if you care about that, feel free to not listen for like 5 seconds-ish, but the game has a time loop. You are stuck in this loop, and what happens is every time you're playing through the game, you will start again at this same point, and you will see the same thing every single time. And the first thing that you see every single time is what I'm showing you here on screen. You see the nearby planet, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Giant Steep, there it is.
Oh.
Around Giant Steep, there's an ancient civilization satellite that explodes right when you wake up every single time.
Damn.
So the natural thing to wonder about is, why is it exploding? What's it doing? And the first thing that you'll probably want to do is go to this satellite and figure out what happened. Now that you finally have a translation device, unlike any other previous astronaut, you are now able to decipher what this ancient civilization was had in all of their writings. You find that they have 3 separate modules, and in those 3 separate modules, one of them's broken off and missing. One of them's damaged, but the last one is intact. And it tells you one is damaged, one is missing, and that a probe launched successfully. So what you can do is you can then go around and look at the other ones, and you'll find dialogue from various ancient NPCs talking about, oh, thank goodness we told those guys to tone down the probe launch power, because otherwise it would destroy itself. And then you also get to see the other conversation from those ancient NPCs saying, yeah, they told us to tone it down on purpose, didn't they? We're gonna tone it way the fuck up. Who cares if it gets destroyed? It only needs to launch once. And then someone else responding, yes, I care if it gets destroyed even if it launches once, because then we won't be able to track it. Guess what's on the third part of the ship that's now missing?
The one that worked.
The one that was tracking.
Oh my gosh.
So the thing that I like about this is that part of the dialogue is you can figure out who these ancient NPCs are, how they're talking to each other and their relationships between each other, but they'll also leave little leads as they're talking in natural conversation about, like, yeah, the probe tracking module, that's going to get that's going to go missing. Or how are we going, the project has been canceled. Let's go meet up over at this place and then we'll discuss what we're going to do from there. Every single point that you'll go to in the game, in general, will lead you to multiple other points to continue a storyline. And the idea is that while you're going along, each one of them is going to be a little puzzle figuring out how the world works, how the geometry of whatever you're going to works, and then how you can get to different places to continue learning more about the world, about the NPCs that are all long since dead, as you try and ultimately discover what happened to all of them, and then back to that 5-second spoiler warning, what's causing this time loop.
Interesting.
The other thing that I particularly like is that the game was made mechanics first, story second. And I don't mean in the sense that, like, story was a second priority, but the story was built with the idea of the mechanics in mind. The mechanics are very heavily integrated into the story of the game because the story was only written after the mechanics were already developed. So the case example that I have of this is that one of the things that you have in game is called a signal scope. What you use it for is long-term or long-range essentially hearing. You point it out into the cosmos or to someone nearby, and then you can hear what they're doing. And every single astronaut that you meet in the game, except yourself, constantly is playing an instrument. And you can figure out where they are based on taking your little signal scope out, going around, and then you'll see, oh, there's a stronger signal over here. Oh, I hear a harmonica. So I know there's an astronaut over there. That's that one particular astronaut. But then you can come over here and you'll get real close to this weird looking bramble thing, and the NPC there will tell you it's the darndest thing. I'm getting a signal scope signal from the bramble, and it sounds like a harmonica. And that astronaut's been missing for years. There is an in-lore explanation for pretty much every mystery that you can find in the game that is well explained by things that you will just not understand, but you will have to go through the game to figure out. And once you fully understand how the game works, there are, if I remember correctly, around about 19 unique endings.
Damn!
Where one of them is the intended ending, the other 18 are different ways that you destroy the universe.
Yeah. So
I should say, I think 10 of them are destroy the universe. The other 8 are just kind of like, fuck it, I'll do it on my own.
Oof. Hell yeah. Damn.
Tunic.
Oh yeah.
Little guy.
Tunic is the other knowledge-based unlock game. It is a knowledge-based unlock action RPG. It is, as you can clearly tell, it is heavily... It's heavily based off of Legend of Zelda, and unlike Outer Wilds, you use the archaeology in the game to better understand the world, whereas Tunic takes almost the exact opposite approach. Outer Wilds wants you to immerse yourself as the player inside of the world, learning about the world, whereas Tunic is you are a player playing a game. You learn more about the game via an in-game manual, where the pages of that manual are a resource that you get through the game. You'll go through the game, you'll find, here's a page on the ground. It'll have some weird text on here. And you won't understand what it says. It says okay or no. You click no, then it just goes, it stays on the ground and you didn't pick it up. You press okay, you pick it up, and here's a page. And it will actively teach you more about how the game works and everything that you can do in the game by collecting more of these pages. As you can obviously tell, heavily inspired by Legend of Zelda. The primary influence stated by the developer, if I remember correctly, is that they were playing one of the older Legend of Zelda games, probably the original Legend of Zelda, but they could only get an English copy as a non-English speaker. And they, as a non-English speaker, you can pick up a handful of words, especially if you know something that's fairly similar. But the majority of it is just going to be gobbledygook. So the thing that I really appreciate about this game is that it lets you experience that yourself without having to go through, like, you know, pick up a Japanese copy of some game that you never played before but you're told is good. And you get to go through that experience yourself, where there is all of this text and you can only pick up hero, cathedral, the world is thrown into ruin, etc., etc. And the Dark Souls influence is primarily that, like, you can, when you die, you can drop souls. Combat is very animation-based, and you need to do, like, timing. I don't think it's, like, a Souls-like, but I do know a lot of people who will say that. The other thing that I especially appreciate about this game, there are a shitload of mysteries in the game. It being knowledge-based unlocked means that you're constantly going through finding new things in the game where it's like, oh, I didn't realize that this was an important detail. And it kind of gives you that experience of being a detective, but through a curated experience, unlike Shadows of Doubt, where it is intending for this experience where you go through and see all of this pretty art, come back 20 hours later, and it's like, oh, that was an important detail. I didn't realize that that was actually going to mean something later on. And then you come back to the same page again, another 20 hours, or probably not that long, but, you know, another while later. And then you have that experience again and again and again. And the fun part is, we still don't know all the secrets that are in the game.
Damn.
The game has an active ARG.
Damn.
That we haven't yet figured everything out.
That's pretty cool.
Last detail I forgot to put in text here. All the text that's there, that's a real language.
Oh, no way.
I have learned how to read it.
Damn!
But it takes me a while.
That's pretty cool.
And then the last one that I have for recommending right now is Noita.
Bro, this
I know
one
Raven
hurt
in the
my
chat is
soul.
going... I'm sorry?
This one hurt my soul. I was so
I
lost.
didn't realize that you played this one before.
I tried.
I think Noita is a very interesting game. I also really struggle with this game. I don't play this game a whole lot, almost at all anymore, but I have played quite a bit of this game, and I like to describe it as a particle simulator, but, you know, with wizards, with wands, with spells and whatnot. And it's really just a way for you to create a bunch of these very very complicated spells if you want, or you can just try and find some weird stuff that works for some reason. The particle simulator part is that every particle in the game, every single simulated, they all have physics, they all have different reactions that they'll do. This particular GIF here is that someone found a vat of poisonous water made out of wood. You can burn it. Once you burn it, the wood will go away and it'll start to spill out and leak all over the place, poisoning everything around.
Damn!
It's only wood. You can shoot through it if you got enough force. So you can crack it, it will fall over and then leak out everything. Or you can find it has an completely functional alchemy system, randomized every time you start up the game. If you wanted, you can figure out how to cure the poison in that and turn it all into regular water or whatever other thing you want. And it really has so goddamn many spells. There are a ton of spells. The main gist of the game is that you are collecting wands and then you are collecting spells. And the way they'll work is that you're just grabbing spells that'll do things like, oh, your projectile will move faster, and then you're doing a projectile attack. And you're trying to find combinations that you can do of these different types of effects to make increasingly powerful wands if you want. You can get up to 4 wands, and the idea is that you would have them for like different purposes. A lot of people will do like, I have a damage dealing one, I have one for if I want to dig through, you know, I saw that poison vat and I want to cut through that, so they'll usually get like some laser based one, or different AoE types of damage. And you're going from level to level to level in the game, collecting more spells, trying to find better wands to collect, and then using those to create a more powerful build. There are no swords, unless you want a spell that summons a sword any matter. But yeah, so that's all the recommendations that I got for now. But if you got any questions about any of them, feel free to ask.
Damn, only
Thank
swords
you.
Yeah, that was good. I definitely got some on my list that I'll try out. That's pretty good.
I will say, all of these, I think, have some particular thing where, like, someone might not enjoy this game. So I don't think any of them is just, like, a flat-out, easy recommendation. Like, Noita, like you were saying, you were really struggling with it.
Fuck yeah.
Outward, I think, has a lot of great ideas. I don't think it's particularly executed well. What's one of the other ones?
I've had Baba's You on my like game list, like in my library forever, and I've never played it. I'm kind of motivated to now.
Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Hey.
It's a lot of fun, and especially if you get into some of the more heavy stuff. Oh yeah, as we mentioned before, Outer Wilds, if you do not like space, that might not be a fun time.
Yeah,
Or
I've
that
seen
might
so many
be
people do
content.
the same shit for like Subnautica or whatever the hell it is, where it's just like, oh, you could explore, it's so cool, but I hate the water, I hate the ocean.
To be honest, I actually don't like Subnautica, but that's for different reasons than the water.
Damn.
Rain World is a very punishing experience. Noita is also a very punishing experience. So I don't think any of these are an easy recommendation, but I think all of them all do something very interesting that's worth at least checking out.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Appreciate the share. That's definitely worth checking out for sure. Hell yeah. Good job, Muppin. Good job, Muppin.
Thank you.
Alright. Damn. Hell yeah. Alright, who is next sacrifice? Let's go.
Who not? Oh shit! Fuck, that's me.
That you, buddy, that you.
What I mean?
Always been
That you.
Damn it! Alright.
What do you mean, damn it? Oh
Alright.
Jesus.
Oh.
You're not allowed to laugh yet, Virus. You're not allowed to laugh.
When am I allowed to laugh?
Never.
When-
Am I allowed
Damn.
to laugh yet?
Yeah, can we laugh?
No.
Boo.
Serious time. Serious time. Yeah.
Okay, I'm locked
So,
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
in defense
Mhm.
of the Omni Fit, right? I have not been diagnosed with autism.
Okay. Yeah.
Press X.
Good start.
So
Good
this-
start.
Going forward,
Mm-hmm.
by all official accounts, and I myself say that I'm not autistic.
Show me a Reds
What
test. Show me a
is-
Reds test.
Okay, we got a 127. That's a normal number. What is an omnifib? Well, let's just start off with an image of someone who's well known for traveling a lot. Indiana Jones. All right? That's not related right now. We don't have to worry. The omnifib is a singular outfit or blueprint for an outfit that can be worn in as many situations and weather conditions as possible to be appropriately dressed for the social and physical climate. All right. And it's as simple as that. So far, so good. This makes sense. This is a normal thing to think about and be concerned with in your daily life. Why would you want one? All right. Why would you want one? This lady fits right in. If anything, looks good. All right. Having a great time.
Yeah.
It's compact. All right. You don't. No one likes packing multiple outfits for the trip, especially because sometimes, right, you'll pack an outfit for a day, and what if your toiletries, like your soap or something, it spills in, and then your shirt, like your top for one outfit, gets fucked up, so the dinner that you have on Saturday, it's all ruined, all right? And now you don't have a backup fit because you were traveling, all right? You only had one fit. You only had one fit for dinner because you're only going to a nice dinner one night out of the vacation. Why would you pack more? You're carry-on only. Check bags are expensive, and they lose them half the time. You don't want to deal with that. All right, it's convenient. It's convenient because you don't have to worry about what social or environmental situation you're about to be getting into because you know that you're dressed for the occasion no matter what. Because this one thing is the occasion, all right? It's for all of them. And most of all, it's comfortable, all right? No one likes to feel out of place in what they're wearing. So you stick to what's comfortable, to what's good, all right? What is the goal of the OmniFit? As I said, to be comfortable, all right? If you're gonna be, comfort is more than physical comfort, all right? Though that's a part of this. That's important. It's important to be physically comfortable. It's also important to be emotionally comfortable and comfortable with how you're presenting yourself no matter what's going on. This is Daniel Craig. That's James Bond. He's here. So this is part of it. It's important. Gotta be versatile, all right? As I said, the goal and the whole purpose of it is to apply to as many situations as possible. So if you're not versatile, you're not gonna fulfill the niches you need to fill in an outfit all the time. And then next thing you're gonna say is that, Barkeep, you need 2 outfits. And then we've lost the plot entirely. Okay, and that's not important. And lastly, it's got to be appropriate. All right, you can't, as much as you might like one outfit, as much as, you know, as an aside, me from the ages 3 to 12 enjoyed wearing blankets as togas, capes, and shawls and things. You can't wear those out in public without getting stares, all right? Though they do go hard objectively, and cloaks should probably come back in some capacity. We're not there yet, all right? We're not there yet as a society, which sucks, but that's not the point of this presentation.
Barkeep, I got a question real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Does the Ahegao hoodie count as appropriate?
Not at all.
Damn. Well, you've ruined my plans.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Why didn't you put a picture of Daniel Craig when he was older and objectively hotter?
You know what? I didn't actually. It's really funny you should say that. When I found that image, I wasn't even looking for Daniel Craig. He was just there, and I said, you know what? He's here now. So it was more of a spontaneous Craig rather than a, looking for Craig. But I do agree with you on how his attractiveness is aged like fine wine.
I appreciated that as well. I just, unrelated to the point. Here's Daniel Craig. I love him.
Yeah, it's like, okay, here he is. Let's go.
Thank God.
What is the OmniFit, right? Because, I brought you all here today. I didn't, Melin did. But I'm here, and that's important. What is it? All right, because obviously I'm talking about this concept, all right? And as much as, theorists and, people who, I don't know, do math and stuff will say that theory is important, we're a society, we like tangible things, all right? We like guides, we like how-tos, right? That's how it is. So what I have for you today is, by all accounts, the OmniFit, all right? This is the one outfit you're gonna need for the rest of your travels and daily life forever, all right? And you can branch out if you want to. I'm not saying never wear another fit. I'm saying that objectively you don't have to. Okay, that's the point.
If it's the Omni Man, I swear to God.
It's not Omni. It's not Omni. As I said, unfortunately, capes aren't appropriate everywhere yet. We're working on it.
Okay.
Classic button-down shirt. All right, can be patterned lightly. All right, let's not talk too crazy with your florals, but a classic button-down shirt, you can change your colors, you can change how the collar is, you can roll up the sleeves, you can untuck it, you can unbutton it, you're right, you can crop it, you can do whatever you want to this thing. This is a versatile and comfortable piece of clothing. Get it tailored, it's light, it'll dry fast, it'll break the wind, it lays loosely so it's somewhat insulative because it creates that layer of air between your skin and the shirt. It's a lovely piece of clothing. And if we go back, what were all three of the people I've shown in this slides wearing? That's right, a simple white button-down shirt. Daniel Craig, Indiana Jones, and the random stock image lady all knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, name one woman.
The only person I actually looked up was Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Damn, bro. All right.
Next. A pair of pants. See, I got a little crazy here. I was looking for a wide cut, high-waisted pant, all right? Something a little more fashion forward for the modern age, but you don't have to go for this pant, all right? But what's important, right, is just simple, classic pockets, obviously. They're hard to find these days, but, when you get a pair that has them, it's an absolute joy. But, because now you have your options of your belts, your various accessories. You can match them with your bag, you can match them with your jacket, you can match them with your shoes. It's a whole thing. But a basic pair of pants, right? They can be rolled up, they can just be worn as is. And imagine, just the important part is no one's going to be like, wow, why are they wearing pants? That is almost said in almost no situation, except for ones where you don't really have to be worrying about the outfit anyway. Moving on. Boots. Hear me out. This seems odd, but this is more of an environmental factor. Boots are important because they serve a number of purposes. Firstly, they can be dressed up. All right, we're out here trying to be versatile in social situations, which means that what shoe is worn with a suit, high-end black tie events, and also just to, go to work for the day, or go hiking in the woods, or even to be, fashionable and cool and sort of with the time, just walking to the grocery store, or just, going shopping. Boots will accomplish every single one of those things, but even more importantly, environmentally, it's raining, you're gonna wanna be wearing boots because, as I said, you're already wearing your nice pants and you can tuck your pants into your boots. Now they won't get stained and your socks will stay dry. You'll be comfortable, a nice pair of boots. You won't get hot spots. It's just incredibly important. And lastly, a jacket of your choice. See, this is the only part where I'm like, you know what? This is on you. Because frankly, a lot of places you don't need a jacket, but a jacket of your choice,
brings a whole outfit together, adds an extra layer if you get cold, like I do. I mean, I'm warm-blooded. I can't be dealing with cold. I need to insulate. I need levels. All right. I know you might not be convinced. Don't worry. I have a number of examples. Okay.
Oh no, I meant by the warm-blooded part.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go back to that. So now your question might still, in fact, be, Barkeep, what the fuck are you talking about, and why have you thought about this? Why the fuck do I use the OmniFit? That's right. I practice what I preach. Okay? This isn't some vague concept I made for a PowerPoint night. This has been how I've been living my life for the last 3 years.
Okay.
Why do I have used the OmniFit?
Why do I
You
have used
didn't
the
run this
OmniFit?
through fucking Bojack nothing.
Why do I have used the OmniFit?
Why do I have used the OmniFit?
Yeah.
Why do you I'll be out.
You got there, bud. You got there.
This is a cropped photo of a
This is my notebook.
Yes, I cropped out the part of me where I was a bald child. It was hot. This is a photo that I've cropped for safety. This is Donato. All right. This man right here was a sort of hero figure in my young childhood life growing up in the rainforest because he also grew up there, right? And he knew everything about that forest. And you know what Donato would come into the forest with for months at a time and just live off of? A button-down shirt, a nice pair of pants, pair of boots, and he had a machete, but TSA doesn't like when you try to bring those, so I left that out. And, you know, I saw that as a kid and I said, wow,
That's the move.
that's frankly so impressive. That's incredible. I'm going to wear that. This is a photo of child me swinging from a vine in the exact same rainforest wearing nothing less but a button-down shirt, a nice pair of pants, and a pair of boots. I'm not but 8 years old in this photo, probably. All right? We've been sticking with it. It works. And the last reason, and this is, you know, this is where it gets a little bit fuzzy and why the RADS tests get brought up sometimes for no reason. I live out of a backpack. I just like doing it. I can't actually, there's not a logical reason for this. I have a dresser, and I'm not traveling like all the time. But you know, it's just I have it. It's my newest backpack. I pay a lot of attention to backpacks, and this is my newest one. This is the Patagonia Micro Black Hole 22 liter. lovely backpack.
You're not beating the fucking autism allegation.
I appreciate that you have the exact model number down pat.
Thank you.
I need you to know how long this motherfucker sat in a call being like, do I get this backpack or do I get this backpack? The only difference, the size.
The size. I went with the smaller backpack. I didn't need more.
No, you got both of them.
I did.
I went with a smaller one. Actually, bought both.
Yeah, he
I
did. What a fucking
I had to know for sure. And now my mom.
No, wait. No, he didn't buy both. This is hereditary. His dad bought both because they have the same illness.
So, okay, I may have lied a third time. My dad actually bought them.
I have a question. How large is the volume of that backpack? I'm sure you know that off the top of your head.
I hate that I knew that off the top of my head.
How much does it weigh?
That bag, it's very nice. It's like 35 grams or something like that. I don't know exactly. It's an incredibly light bag. You know, whether
I somehow knew you were going to know that down.
Yeah, the bro knows everything about this damn bag.
This isn't important. The important part is that what's in that backpack? That's right, the OmniFit.
Oh
right?
my god!
Right.
Right. In case you lost the plot, okay? The OmniFit's in that backpack, and that's important because at any point in time, because I'm a subscriber to the OmniFit lifestyle, I can pick up that bag and go anywhere and be socially and environmentally comfortable and fit right in. All right? Absolutely. Now, you might be asking, you know, Barkeep,
you've said Omnifit so many times, right? And all you've done is shown an old Guatemalan man, your child self, and a backpack. And I say, you know, you're right, but I have something for you to prove that, you know, what I say is the truth. Blank slide, me again. That's right. That's me from like, I don't know. That was like maybe like a year ago now, or a year or two. Anyway, you'll see that I'm wearing nice pants, a button-down shirt, boots. That jacket is a Dryzbone Mac coat. Lovely jacket. Was a gift from a friend of mine in Australia. See, lovely jacket, versatile, waterproof, my personal favorite, removable wool liner for when, you know, it's raining, but it's not necessarily cold. Those spring months, or that early fall, late fall, you put the liner in. Same for the winter. And you might be like, okay, Barkeep, that's still you. That's not another new example. I raise you. Me again. This is my character reference sheet for my V2 model.
Damn.
It's tucked in. It's tucked in.
As you can see, I'm once again wearing the jacket, the shirt, the pants, and the boots, and we are still rocking with it, all right? It's still going hard, and everything so far has been the Omnifit, and, you know, none of this has been strange.
Zoom in on the boots.
I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in. I don't know how to do that on Google Slides without going to the next thing. But you're like, okay, this is still just you and one old Guatemalan man and Daniel Craig. And I'm like, okay, I know you're following, right? You understand. But consider, that's right. That's a pirate. That's literally, that is a historically accurate depiction of a pirate. What is that individual wearing? You fucking guessed it. Button-down shirt, nice pants, boots. All right. They are sailing the 7 seas. They're going to distant shores of all kinds. And you know what they can't have the luxury of bringing? Multiple different outfits. It doesn't matter. You gotta save all that space on the ship for your hardtack, for your grog, and for your 1 gallon beer ration daily until it goes bad and scurvy. All right. They're not worried about the fit, and so they chose the fit that they could trust, the Omnifit. Next example, Cowboys. Cowboys also Omnifit. All right. As you can see, a historically accurate depiction of a cowboy. You know, they brought the hat for the sun. You can throw a hat in there. You know, I'm not a prude.
I'm not a prude.
He says while taking a photo of himself with boots on.
In the house? Yeah, I had just gotten the boots. I was happy.
Flexing on me now.
That's like a poem.
So obviously, we have button-down shirt, nice pants, and, you know, a classic and very well-known style of boot, the cowboy boot. All right?
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can the horse be part of the fit?
You know, if you can get the horse there, absolutely. I would say watch out for mountainous regions. That's something.
Ooh, also
I have a
another
question
question.
then.
Oh, go ahead.
What's up?
Can the horse fit in your backpack?
No, not. But bringing a horse actually adds the added benefit of saddlebags, which is where I would put my backpack so I don't have to carry it.
Jesus.
Was that your question as well?
No, I was gonna say, somebody's asking, can you say the name, product, and serial number of the Patagonia bag that you have? Please?
Oh, okay. So that is the Patagonia Micro Black Hole 22 liter, and that is in, I think that's their blue color. It comes out more of a black, but that is their blue. The Black Hole line spans a 22 liter, which is like supposed to be more of a day pack, a 30 liter, which is like a full like sort of backpack and travel pack. Then there's a 45 liter that's like kind of like a duffel bag backpack hybrid. Recommend all of them. Fantastic bags. You can find that on the Patagonia website. I'm not sponsored.
There's something wrong with you.
Also, they have another question. Do you have a saddlebag yourself?
So I don't have saddlebags
so
myself. However, that is because I've never had a horse or a mule except for Bartolito. Rest in peace, my goat.
Bartolito!
But my dad, on the other hand, has and still has them, and they've actually been passed down to him by
they're like it's like an heirloom saddlebag, passed down to him from his archaeological mentors when he became an archaeologist. So very cool. Those are actually going to a museum, which is interesting. Anyway, back to the examples. Business casual. All right. I'm talking about traveling a lot. Some people just got to get from A to B, and B is work. All right. No one likes it. Everyone's got to do it. So go to work. That's a thing that you have to do. But at least you can go to work comfortable and, you know, just like you would be anywhere else. That's right. Button-down shirt, nice pants, and a pair of boots. Believe me, she's wearing boots. I don't remember why I cropped that out. That's important. Then next image. That's right. That is an explorer. That is just that's a motherfucker from like the 1800s whose job is to brave the frontier. And you'll never guess what this motherfucker is wearing. That's right. Boots, pants, button-down shirt, jacket. It works every fucking time. Okay? It goes everywhere. It stays everywhere. It's important everywhere. Lastly, formal wear. This is for your black tie events. You know, that is technically, I know it's a suit jacket. I said any jacket. You can style your jacket. Don't fucking at me. I will fight you and lose. But yeah, we have our button-down shirt, our pants. Those are boots, probably, and then you know your
Those aren't
jacket. In this case, a blazer. Shut up, virus.
Those aren't-
No, they're not.
Thailand.
Oh, you know those
Thailand's
boots that end before your fucking ankle? Those boots.
Low-ankled boots, as I like to call them. Anyway, any questions, comments, or concerns regarding the OmniFit?
They said, do you have at least a satchel like Indiana Jones?
I actually do. I have two. I have settled for, I got one from Army Navy surplus a while back when I was getting a lovely bag. I can't get like a number on that. But then I also had like an alpaca tech pouch thing, which I don't like as much as the Army Navy one. But yeah, I do have a satchel. Adding a satchel is more of a personal preference. But you know, it's great to have it to like have something like a water bottle on a hike, or like, you know, a snack, your phone, your wallet, your keys, sunglasses, things like that. Those aren't really a part of the OmniFit. That's more a part of the travel compact list, which I do also have, but that's it's a topic for another time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
I have a comment real quick. I don't know if you're familiar with the media Homestuck, but you give me very strong like John Egbert vibes, and I don't know how to put it. But I've just got a very strong John Egbert vibes.
I have no idea who that is. I'm looking it up right now, and I'll get back to you on whether or not I'm offended.
Oh wait, they said last question. For one person, saddlebag or satchel bag?
So if you don't have a horse, there's literally no reason to have a saddlebag. Don't have that. If you have a horse, definitely get one. But mainly if you have a saddlebag, that stuff, if you're going on a horse-based expedition, that's going to be mainly for shelter and supplies, not just like general travel stuff. And a satchel is just more of a day bag. These are bags for totally different purposes. So, you know, like it's apples and oranges, really. Also, I looked up John Egbert. I am slightly offended.
Jesus.
Also, it did not take very many squirrels to get this person kissing another person. So
Yeah, that's homesick.
Were they gray by chance?
yes.
Hell yeah.
You say that like that's a problem.
I want my own OmniFit now. I really want
Okay.
one.
Yeah, see, the thing is, the best part about the OmniFit is most people probably already have this because they're such versatile items. And all you really need to do is, you know, throw it in a bag, or I don't know, have I had to do a whole like selection process of what colors to use for like me personally, because like obviously, you know, the fit as a blueprint works, but I'm not just gonna wear like exactly the same thing, right? So I needed pants. I needed 3 pairs of pants that went with 3 different pairs of shirts, right? And so that was a whole process so that I could have, you know, everything compacted in the bag. Regardless, I can move on though. I mean, that's mostly the point. As you can see, I'm normal, and this was that's what you should take away from this, is that I'm normal, and it doesn't indicate anything that I have an obsession with bags and have been wearing the same thing since I was 8.
Love it. Love it. Good job. Good job. Hell yeah. I think you convinced somebody to get the same bag as you and everything.
Hell yeah, it's a fantastic bag.
I noticed at least half of those photos, they didn't have a jacket on.
Well, yeah, see
Okay,
yeah, jackets, like I said,
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I'm
It's like
if I'm
you
the
weren't
bar
even paying
normal, then yeah, they're normal too.
it's like you weren't
When
even
you
paying
have to
attention.
take your midday nap, do you sleep in a button-up?
Will this answer affect how you see me?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Oh, it's fine. I sleep in jeans, so I can't just.
You sleep in jeans?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Also,
if I'm
to be
tired
fair,
as fuck,
I'm taking
yeah, sure.
most of the time I'm taking naps outside. I just
You
walk outside.
fucking cat,
Yeah.
dude.
Like, I'm not gonna say that because
Amazing.
I'll get called a cat again.
Oh yay! What we got? What we got? What we
Wait,
have?
Graphic
Maya.
design is also my passion. And you may be thinking, wow, that was short, a nerdy presentation. I hope it doesn't get more nerdy. Whoops. Sometimes we don't read full sentences, and you see the word homework, and you think, oh, maybe it should be more serious, and then everyone is horny and or comparing cereal mascots.
You could do both at the same time.
You can do both at the same time. You can be horny and compare.
Have you seen the cat?
I mean,
Cereal
Tony,
mascot.
are you kidding me, bro?
So I'm going to explain string theory to you guys.
Ah,
I barely passed my physics exam. I studied for it the night before, and I somehow got enough marks that they said, okay, you can have that qualification. So I do know some physics, but no, I don't. This is a group project. You're all involved. You're all going to help me. I'm going to tell you what I told those 11-year-olds I had to teach maths. We're in this together.
Oh shit.
So slide 1. What do I know about string theory before any of this? They did a Criminal Minds episode on it, season 1. I think maybe episode 5 or 6. This is my only fucking exposure to string theory. The guy, I think, had schizophrenia or some kind of psychosis, and they said that was why he understood string theory, and they called it M theory. And also, if you see in the bottom right, the fucking guy was made of strings. Anyway,
Yeah,
So-
this checks out.
I did what anyone who wants to understand the subject does, and I went on Wikipedia, and they told me that it had something to do with particles. What do I know about particles? That they are small, and I think they're atoms, or that they make up atoms? Question mark. So basically, string theory says no to the particle round and pointed, and yes to them being one-dimensional, which means flat,
Like
and string-like.
Oh, damn!
Fucking didn't see me after class. This seems biased because, of course, the thing called string theory would want it to be string-like.
Like you. Sorry.
I'm not string-like. You're stringier. You're lankier than me. Anyway, so then, sorry. Then they said something about black holes. I know about black holes. They're in the sky,
Yeah.
and they suck real good.
Yeah.
Does it
That's
matter
sucking.
Does it matter if the particles are stringing black holes or not? Genuinely asking. Black holes are basically like holes in the universe where gravity is funky, and it's like really close together and the light can't get out. And I think like Stephen Hawking was like really like up about this shit. I think it's like the universe. It's like the universe if it was in a hydraulic press, boom, black hole, because it was too close together, like this deer crocodile, for an example. Then I started playing Overwatch.
I was
A
Oh.
very scholarly resource, yes.
And I thought, you know who's been in space? Sigma.
Oh.
And you know who knows about science? Sigma. Do you know what else is about Sigma? He's made of feet, just like Melin.
Yep.
This is making way too much sense to me.
Math checks out. Math checks out. I got the calculator.
Sigma was a man of black holes, which is an astrophysicist. Once again, I think. He was trying to work with gravity, but shit went kaboom. His granny got hit by a bazooka, and then he got a little silly. He was taken by the Super Mr. Evil guys. If you guys aren't familiar with Overwatch lore, that is Talon. He got exposed to a black hole, and now he gives people uppies.
Oh.
Do the strings do this? Genuinely asking. Unfortunately, the uppies are deadly as he does not understand safe landings. Bummer. Then, basically, a bad bitch, Vendetta, took away his human rights and he's now locked up. Hashtag free my guy. Hashtag just because he's kooky, he did nothing wrong.
Hashtag uppies.
Then, hashtag uppies. Then, you know, the most logical thing, who else is in space? My girl, Juno Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
Does she know?
No.
Juno was born on the same day as my friend, so she is my friend. We know each other in real life. This isn't parasocial. She may play with strings like a kitten. String theory. She may know very little about the Earth and be literally 3 apples tall, but she is raised around scientists, so therefore must know about string theory, I think. Also, I couldn't rate her feet appropriately because she doesn't actually have a skin where they're fully out, so I'm so sorry. Who else was in space? Hampter, also known as Hammond. I fucking hate this guy. He needs to die. He uses string to get around and be a fuck you guy. Maybe balls and strings coach. Remember, back to the beginning. Particles they thought were round. Do balls and string coexist? Hampter confirms this. Needs further exploration. I didn't want to rate his feet, because they
done the mechs.
They look the
mech.
I didn't look at the mech. Bang, see her, you're cute. You'll pay for your crimes. You know what you did. Rubber bands. I was unrelated. The strings are often compared to rubber bands. And like money. This goes all the way to the top. Rich people are paying physicists. Wake up, sheeple. Okay, now we're getting in deep. Gabrielle.
I'm learning.
Fidela, can you read that name for me?
What do you need me to? Jesus Christ. Gabriella Benizano?
Thank you. This guy came up with string theory. He's Italian. You would who else know is Italian?
Oh, God fucking damn it.
And
the slide. And the goddamn slide. And the goddamn slide. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I think
oh my fucking God. Get this shit out of here.
I'm learning a lot.
Why do you
Here's your PhD on string theory. Unfortunately, I'm not on a real accrediting body, so the PhD it stands for piss horse dick.
Hell
Thank you.
yeah.
Hey.
Horse cock, let's go.
Any questions?
Yeah, why was I there at the end?
Because
You did
you're part of the
Somehow
string
this
theory,
is
duh.
your fault.
That feels unfair.
I have a
know what you
question.
did.
Can I use you as a reference, an educational reference?
Yeah. And if
Perfect,
you need
thank
to
you.
cite my sources,
Yeah.
they are trust me, bro.
Awesome.
Okay,
all right, we'll do.
I got that written down.
Thank you.
Virus, are Virus and I going again
Yes,
now
it
for
is.
this?
Yeah. Question. Wait, hold on.
Okay,
One
so
question before that we do a weird event. Hold on. Is the horse wee
Bonus
wee
round.
important in the slide? Yes, it is. It's PhD. Does.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you have your
Horse
penis, your pee horse dick, you can now go out and teach other people about string
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah.
Yes.
see?
And Juno
You know what
Overwatch
comes
more
out?
importantly.
Do you know what comes out of penises? String.
Yeah.
Yeah, horse piss. Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
So we had somebody have a no-show because they're not feeling well, and because of that, we said, "Fuck it, we're gonna still present it, and we're gonna popcorn read it." And, basically, Bar and Virus are gonna present Hikari slides. So they'd never seen it. They don't know what they're in for, but we're gonna do our best.
I can't wait.
Yeah, no.
We were both born
Alright, I sent it
yesterday.
to Bar.
We were
so,
both born
yeah.
yesterday.
We helped with this, definitely.
Yeah. We are getting credit for on like the grade for this, and that means that we definitely helped before this point.
Yeah. We
And
weren't expecting them to no show.
Yeah. they would have normally done the talking. You know, we're not really the talking people in the slides.
Yeah.
Before we talk, I have
I
a
did the
question.
background.
So Virus, how little did Bar contribute to this?
To this
We
group project.
we all did an equal
yeah, all
amount,
did,
and no one can prove otherwise.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
yes, because anyone who would isn't actively present, and when they
How
are
many
present,
of these
I
things
will
are because you yelled at Melin? I don't know. I'm excited to see though. I fear it
and
might
if
be
you-
because of me.
You may see that on the slide it says presented by Hikari Bloom. That's actually Steven Universe. When we all fuse together, the three of us. That's our like gang name.
Yeah.
So it's a weird way of spelling Barkeep and Virus.
Well, so like the I at the end of Hikari, that's like a virus reference, and the B
Yes.
in Bloom is a barkeep reference.
Yes.
So it's like
I
it's
see.
no
Oh.
homage. All right.
Yes, I see.
The rest
Yes.
is yeah.
So
The
these are
loom
things that
where
are not
Barkeep is working.
It's
are not edible IRL,
alright.
but are edible in all three of our hearts. Every last one of us.
All three or four
Oh boy.
or so,
Four.
Yeah.
perhaps.
We also all know who Binks Bonks is. We know this guy.
Naturally.
Expert eater, well-known
Naturally,
expert
naturally.
eater. We have, you know, anyone in the field knows them.
If you don't know him, that's on you.
There's transitions. They did more than me. I mean, we did the shit.
Are you reading this one or?
Rank criteria. All right. Obviously, if we're ranking things on edibility, Keanu Reeves is going to be on that list. Goddamn. But
Unanimous decision.
unanimous decision. But visual tastiness, i.e., Keanu, we already covered that. Crunch.
Captain Crunch. We've been over this earlier.
Been over this. Thank you,
Yeah, yeah.
teammate. Will I go to the ER? That person, the coffin did. It was not the Pittsburgh ER because they did not make it. Robbie was not on the case. Shout out the pit.
Dana did not have a gun.
And then bonk rating, which I'm gonna slide that over to my compatriot here.
You fucking missed. Is it worth it? You fucking missed it.
Shit.
Keep lock in and read for 1 minute, please.
I can't read.
So bonk rating, I think is for how sexually aroused we are by eating it,
okay,
and then
yeah.
and then in response to that, how much we have to be hit over the head because of previously stated sexual arousal.
Gotcha.
Arousal.
Naturally.
Hit the slide.
You go first. You go first.
So this is the S tier. Lego bricks. You know, we've all looked at these and thought, got good golly, wouldn't I want one in my mouth?
Let it be known, I'm not the person who put the Duplo bricks as the picture. I know the difference.
Don't worry, I'm judging for you
Paul.
nonetheless.
And I'm not the person who put the fucking feet on this.
Yeah,
one.
that was me. That's my bad.
I'm judging you for that one too.
They look like hard candy and has good mouthfeel. We all know this because we all did extensive research for this project and we all took turns putting the same Duplo block in our mouths. It has a good crunch in mouth. I didn't agree to that.
Yeah, I think that was more of a split decision. You know, sort of a 1 in 9 dentists thing. Good. I voted good crunch. But
you wouldn't need to go to the ER right away, though. We all agreed on this.
exactly. And you know, like a 5 out of 10 on the arousal scale, I think is what Bonk approved. I know it is
No,
what
wait,
Bonk
Bonk's
approved
the
means.
Bonk. Wait, no, sorry guys,
What?
sorry. Bonk is the cat, our expert who we asked.
Oh,
We're not getting horny about putting things in our
Oh,
mouth. That's a different
okay.
stream.
Okay, yeah. That's
The cat like
I
this
stand
one.
by what I said, and I'm gonna interpret it as the cat got eating the brick, maybe.
Or I have a
no.
question. Can you send
Yeah.
me a link to that other stream then?
No,
All right, fine.
no. S tier aquarium gravel. So before we go any further, we actually have an expert on this one right here. Malin Moku, would you mind telling me your personal experience with this? Because I remember talking to you about eating aquarium gravel and fish food on multiple occasions. Over to you, Malin.
No, it was not multiple fuck. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hi. Thank you for including me on this PowerPoint. For what I know, when it comes to the dry pebbles, suck ass. But if you do the wet ones, I don't know what it is, but the marinated like fish juices make it so much better. Especially if it's like has the bento flake kind of like fish food. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. That shit does slap for sure. I know I'm allergic to fish and whatnot, but I don't know, bro. The wet ones got me sloppy. I don't know what to tell you there.
I gotta attend class more. They keep putting me in the worst fucking group.
Anyway, so as a presenter, I said the neon ones. The expert has said when it's sloppy instead. I'm assuming the neon ones can, fill that niche. Reminds me of nerds, but with minerals. I would say maybe eat nerds instead, because that's food. And I'm not sure the third one's accurate. I think it's rocks, and I think most of us aren't birds, or as far as I'm aware. Continue.
You're allowed
Yes?
to eat rocks if there's only a small amount in your stomach, and they're helping to break up the grass that you ate.
Once again, that's a thing that birds do. That's a thing for birds. Which
Well, I'm British,
pretty
and
sure-
what are British women called? Birds.
Oh,
I wouldn't-
Very judgmental of you, Barkeep.
It's so fair.
Kiki is a
And
fish.
you know,
Oh, yeah, Kiki would love this.
Bonk didn't like this one. And they're the experts, so we have two sort of experts that aren't
Conflicting.
really agreeing on this subject, which may be due to the sample. I think Bonk got the dry gravel, which is probably why they weren't vibing with it.
Yeah, I think sometimes the color can affect the taste on this one. Is what everyone agreed.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's a placebo effect of sorts, because once again, these are rocks.
What are you talking about, placebo? What?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Clubbis, the new show on Apple TV.
Oh.
S tier D&D dice. I'm looking at everyone here today, and I'm thinking, what a bunch of nerds. And what do nerds do? They play D&D. And a D&D is a long game. Those motherfuckers have you in there 8 hours just for the rules. You haven't even got to play yet. Your host sucks. They've got you no snacks. But you know what you are? You're a mega nerd. So you have a big fucking satchel of fucking millions and millions of dice. So you open it up. You take a little bite. You go, that's good shit. Tastes great. The resin ladies on TikTok are lying to you when they say don't put that shit in your mouth. The microplastics are meant to be in you. So they
I knew they were lying.
they have great mouthfeel and crunch, and also the more plastic that's in you, the less plastic that's in the ocean. You're saving the turtles. Too many will send you to the ER. This is true. Just like everything, moderation.
Green sea turtle was actually just removed from the endangered species list because we've been doing such a good job of eating the dice that were poisoning their waters.
Hell
So
yeah.
thank you guys, everyone, for that. That actually really means a lot
Good job,
to
everybody.
all of us dice
But
eaters. Also,
don't forget, We got to keep up the effort.
Yeah.
Keep up the effort. Keep eating them. I will say, one of the best parts about eating dice is not only the mouthfeel and the crunch, but like the sound it makes when they like sort of rattle around again. It's kind of like a Ricola cough drop because they're like it's like really angular. It makes a nice clicking sound. It's satisfying to your brain, during the process, and it really makes it a full body experience because you're not only getting the visual appeal of the colorful dice, the delectable taste of that freshly cured, somewhat hot resin, and those microplastics just becoming one with your bloodstream. Also getting the auditory feedback from the clicks, which is nice.
Also, when your rogue is trying to flirt with some like low-level minion and you're trying to get coochie, you can get style points for your roll when you fucking straight up vomit a dice on the table. Nat 20.
Or 4.
Extra points.
Yeah, you get nat 20 plus the vomit bonus, which is 5. We all know this. We're all nerds. We all play D&D.
All DMs have to abide by Vomus bonuses. If you can fit a D4 in your mouth at all times during the game under your tongue, you're allowed to spit it out whenever for an attribute bonus.
The cat liked this one. The cat really fucked with this because it was fun for the whole family. The cat actually, me, Hikari, Barkeep all have a D&D game, and Bonk is actually winning right now. They've managed to kill my character and Bars. It's less fun for us, but fun for them.
Yeah. Fun for the family.
Especially Bonk.
I said dolphins.
Oh, wow.
Is that Lady Gaga?
You're the one that put this together. Why are you questioning it?
Yeah.
Yes, of course it is. And you do not remember putting
I said it like, is that Lady Gaga?
Oh my god.
What?
Exactly. You get it. So obviously we got crystals. We seem to have an assortment of crystals. That seems to be an amethyst geode, a rose quartz of some kind. I can't recognize the other two, but we love.
I think that might be some kind of jade or citrine, and then that one's clear quartz.
Clear quartz.
Yeah,
okay,
bottom right looks like quartz.
Okay, we got two quartzes. I'm gonna go with citrine. My personal, very professional opinion that it's not jade. And then so different crystals obviously have different flavors. Don't fucking ask. And some have better mouthfeels than other Crumph, which seems to be a very consistent viewpoint for our experiment. Because we experimented with all these. All of us did eat the same one of everything. All 3 of us who all worked on this. And what we really decided was that we sort of did a 3 bears situation with the size of the crystals we ate. And I did eat the largest crystal, and it did hospitalize me and tear a hole in my small intestine. So we don't love that, but we did decide that the amethyst was grape, so that was nice and tasty. We liked that one. It was like a Jolly Rancher. What's up?
I got a question.
Yeah.
When you got sent to the hospital, were you wearing the right outfit for that?
Oh, you absolutely know I was.
Ask if you easy access for your stomach pump.
Because
the Omni outfit.
Exactly. Omni fit. And hell, if you really think about it, what are those doctors and surgeons probably wearing underneath their scrubs?
Jesus Christ. It is scrubs.
Who's to say the Omni fit? We just don't know. We don't know. And the cat liked that one.
This one also has a fun bonus where if you're a Riz Master, you may meet a very pretty girl who carries a rose quartz, preferably shaped like a heart in her bra, and you can then eat that, and it's flavored with her.
Yeah.
So that ups the that one specifically is in S tier.
Hell yeah.
But if you start eating straight obsidian, you are going to die. So that's B tier.
And then ironically, they will use an obsidian scalpel for the surgery because of how precise the edge is. So it's kind of a full circle moment. And I don't think enough people appreciated that
That's
when
beautiful.
I was being operated on.
Oh, no.
We'll see from bio.
Oh no.
Yeah.
B tier, lava lamps. I don't know how this one got to B tier. This shit looks good as fuck. But you know, power of majority, B tier, whatever. This would give me powers, not gonna lie. You eat something that is fucking bright green, something is gonna happen.
You're gonna be bright green, and that's cool.
You're gonna glow like a fucking glow stick, and it's gonna be sick, and it's gonna be the best you've ever looked. That it's called a glow up for a reason. Everyone, lock it.
They're eating lava lamps, is what they mean when they say they're glowing up.
Yeah.
Yes. Blow up tip. The doctors are too scared to tell you.
B tier because you eat it from the bottom.
Makes me think of inside of a marshmallow but wet. This is slightly confusing. Marshmallows are already kind of wet.
Yeah, they kind of. This is we're gonna say that there's been a lot of controversy around this pick, but we de facto to our group leader, who isn't either of us for some of these points.
She did threaten us with a knife.
Yeah, and they even said that I was going to get sent back to the ER with worse stuff in my stomach, i.e. lower tier non-edibles. So, that was very scary for me. But the inside of it, I think that you would I think that the best way to consume a lava lamp, this is as an aside, is to pour it out into a glass, crack it open, because I don't know if you guys have taken that top part off. There is a regular ass bottle opener, bottle cap there, and you can just crack that off, right? And then I think
that's what it's there for.
Yeah, and then you pour it into your glass of a choice, like maybe a pint glass, and then you actually are supposed to have it for breakfast, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has eggs. This is actually an egg for an alien, and that's a little yolk. That's unfertilized, but that's a little alien yolk, and that's alien egg white, and it's best consumed raw, and it does give you xenomorph powers. So that I would put it in A tier for that alone.
You may have even heard someone say crack open a cold one, but if you go to a bartender, the barkeeper can just confirm this because he's done it, and you say, pour me out a warm one.
Pour me out
they're gonna hand you a lava lamp.
Yeah, you say pour me a warm one, and I go absolutely.
Can you fertilize the alien eggs? Yes.
Yeah, I think that's how MPreg works.
Yeah.
It would send you to the ER, but it would send you to the ER in the way that wellness gurus sometimes send you to the ER. It's not that bad because it has wellness in it.
It would send you to the ER because the government is upset at you for consuming their, secret super soldier alien fusion program cocktail that they've hidden in all the lava lamps, and that's why you're getting it's a ploy. They're actually, when you get to the ER, they're gonna drug you, and they're gonna put you in a secret camp where they're like, you're gonna be our alien super soldier, but then you break out of it, and then it's super cool, and then you rendezvous with the alien that made it, and then you have a forbidden star-crossed lovers romance with two opposite ends of the galaxy. And then once you're on two opposite ends of the galaxy, you find that you actually can still communicate with the bleeps and bloops of your two lava lamps that you guys made with your brief time together.
This is a lot of information, but basically, drink a lava lamp for gay alien Yowie. Thank you.
Exactly. That's it. That's the important part.
Yes.
Really? See?
See?
Yes,
see.
Because if you're woke, you may know that sodium's bad for you, and that they don't want you eating a lot of sodium, and that it gives you quote unquote heart attacks. So they give this substance to children, and they go, don't eat it, and yet it is delicious. So this one's government propaganda. We can't put it any higher than C because we will be shot by Joe Biden.
I'm still hoping they let me out on parole and I get to see my alien husband, but they haven't gotten back to me on that yet.
You know, this one's a joy. This one is a joy. It reminds you of childhood because, you know, childhood was playing with wet dough.
As we all did.
It's a little overrated. Wrong. But you know, once again, cult leader, group leader. Overrules. Dry Play-Doh crunch. This is true. However, the salt degrades if it is hard. So remember to weigh this up before you eat Play-Doh. We'll not send you to the ER because if they kept sending kids to the ER with Play-Doh, that would look really bad for them, and then they wouldn't be able to sell it at Toys R Us, which is still in business, I am told. Bonk approved because Bonk likes this one. We don't know why. He won't say.
He won't say. Normally he's more of a crunch enjoyer, so maybe we gave him the dry Play-Doh.
It did turn him into a raccoon though, so.
It did, you know, but that was an upgrade.
I was gonna say, you say that like that's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's just now we can't control him. He's got his little hands all in every corner of our business, and it's become quite an issue. Tide Pods.
D tier. We have Tide Pods. Colors, pretty. You know, we love our greens and blues in our food. You know, they just inspire that sort of like childlike wonder, where you're like, man, this little treat's gonna be so tasty. And you know, those greens and blues, they really remind me of him sometimes. But it's like a grusher, teammate.
It's like a gusher, but there's no crunch. I don't know about gushers. We don't.
Oh shit! Fuck. Okay, back to me.
Well,
back to me.
Shut up. But I imagine it's like a cough drop where it's crunchy.
Not at all.
Outside.
Nope.
Anyway, you know how when the laundry's done and you open your washing machine and you take a big sniff and you go, yeah, that's like the equivalent of like smelling fresh bread and you get really hungry. So you crack open a couple Tide Pods and then you have to go to the ER because it's fucking chemicals and you're gonna die.
That's what I do when someone comes over to the bar and asks me to crack open a couple of Tide ones. That's the pods, not the lamp.
Gotcha. So there
Classic
is a word
lingo.
for it.
Barkeep, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What kind of gushers are you eating that are crunchy?
Okay, once again, I'm not the one that said that they're crunchy. I would refer you to my associate here.
I thought this was your slide. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is though Bonk
We'll
does
work
not
on this
approve of
equally.
these. Bonk does not approve of the Tide Pods. They're scary, which you know is true. The one thing that I don't like about Tide Pods is I don't like that, you know, one of the big issues with eating these is that they dissolve with moisture, which, you know, as you're seeing the person in the top eating the Tide Pod, you know, they're going 2 fingers and Tide Pod fully in their mouth. A little bit of a party foul if you're sharing a bowl. But the issue with this is that when they reach back in, the saliva on their hands is actually gonna start pre-dissolving the Tide Pod before it gets in their mouth, and then you got Tide Pod like dissolved plastic on your hands, and that's like a whole. And then you're putting that back into the communal pod bowl, and you know you're ruining everyone's time because then everyone's eating, you know, partially dissolved pods, and that's just. You know, and then everyone gets the ER and they have Tide Pod on their hand and they're like, wow, they weren't even eating these right. And that's the more embarrassing part.
I'm actually an expert in this topic because I'm really bad at laundry and I've burst these on multiple occasions and then have somehow accidentally got that shit in my mouth. It doesn't taste good.
No.
You have to like
Why do you
spit
know
in
that,
the sink
Melin?
for a couple minutes.
Shut up. Do your PowerPoint. Do your
You're
PowerPoint.
surprised.
Pause real
Why are
quick.
you asking?
Another appearance from our guest star, Melin Moku. What's your opinion on the Tide Pod since you've clearly eaten one?
Yeah, I chewed on some because yeah, it is like a gusher for sure. I chewed on them before the Tide Pod challenge was cool. Fuck you. But yeah, no, shit was
Thank God we have a
disgusting.
Tide
10 out of
Pod
10 though. That fucking burst is
A pioneer.
something. That's all.
Tide Pod hipsters say crazy phrase.
Do you know what? Do you know what is good
I used to
though?
play bass for Tide Pod Hipster. That was my band in high school.
If you are looking at this and you're thinking, wow, I'm really sad I can't eat this because it's literally fucking poison. They now make those fuck ass fruit things that you burst in your mouth, which has the same flavor and the same awful effect on the environment. So you know, double the fun.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
He
just.
loves
it really is
single-use
just so
plastic
dope.
as
Also,
long
he's
as they're eating it.
still a raccoon.
He's still.
We
Oh
can't
no, the Tide
save
Pod
him.
didn't cure him?
Bonk turns into a raccoon as a defense mechanism, it seems, because the ones he doesn't like, he's been a raccoon for.
Gotcha.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
That
that
makes
makes sense.
Which is right, because, you know, raccoons
And it also
are
looks like
innately
he's dead.
stereotypical.
Because of the fucking faded out picture behind. But I can
Rest in
assure
peace.
you, Bonk is alive and
No,
well.
no
Zero
bonks were
here.
harmed.
I'm just saying, bro. What's wrong with popping
in
a few, bro?
presentation.
It looks so good. Right.
Bonk's spirit animal is himself.
Honorable
Aw.
mentions, we're gonna go back and forth on these. So I'm gonna
Yes.
start off with lava. Anything that seems just like molten, tasty, right? It's like practically halfway to candy. And like, I don't know what about it, but like that like way that it like sort of like bubbles and pops feels like that just like adds sort of like an allure to it. And you know, it's got just those delectable colors. It feels like it would make my veins glow in like a good way. Anyway, we're gonna and now it's not my turn.
Cement. You know, you see cement and you go, that's concrete. So you eat it. You're allowed to eat that stuff. It's fine. It will pass
It's
through.
free. It's free.
Cemetery, good place to eat. Cement. Eat cement at the cemetery. Allegiance is always right.
Yeah.
Passing back to my partner.
All
Sticks.
right. You gotta love sticks. You know what they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but not my small
Chains of wits
intestine
excite me.
that was super damaged earlier, which is good because, you know, after the surgery they're like, okay, we're gonna put you on the brat diet, which stands for sticks. And I kept eating sticks, and what we found out is that there's just like there's so many sticks to choose from, and they all have their own allure. And my cat is on my desk because she loves sticks.
Baby on the mic.
We have a volunteer.
She's just sat on my mouse instead. So we might be on this slide for longer than we thought. But my personal favorite, birch sticks. Very good. I'm not a huge fan of the bark texture, but just like gnawing on it is good. Popsicle sticks aren't an honorable mention. I just do that. I will crush a popsicle stick into sawdust after eating a popsicle. Like it's like one of those dog treats that cleans your teeth. Anyway, moving on.
My Apple Pencil. Listen, if you know Steve Jobs, you know he was an enthusiast in soft plastics. And what do we know about people? They love to put soft plastics in their mouths.
Yeah.
Chew on your fucking Apple Pencil, that shit tastes good as fuck. And sometimes you get like a little zappy zap if you take the cap off. And that, like, you know, it's like a lemon. And then, you know, because you're using your artistic tool to become one with you, you actually improve your art skills as well, and you can draw more hentai.
Yeah.
So, really cool.
I like this logic.
I like this. I like that. All right. I'm here for it.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
So fantastic news for the people who are like, man, if only cactus was edible. Some of it is. So that's great news.
Yeah.
And not only that, there are a lot of people that have eaten cactus. There's a lot of animals that eat cactus. Crocodile, the villain from One Piece, ate the sand fruit, which looked like a cactus. That reportedly tasted terrible, but he got superpowers, so worth it. Then I would say, frankly, the main draw of cactus is obviously not the spines, because the spines aren't pretty, but like it's the fact that the spines are guarding once again the color green, which is probably the most edible color in my opinion. And I'm not going to elaborate on that further at all, but it is, and that's why cactuses taste good. And also, you can, if you take a prickly pear cactus, you can actually scrape all the spines off it and hollow it out, and you can boil water in it. And when you drink that water, it'll have extra nutrients in it in a survival situation. Anyway, moving on.
Mold. You know, I live in a big city. I don't have a garden that I can grow plants in. But you know what does grow in my house? Mold. You can eat that shit straight off the wall.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to pay for groceries.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's really fluffy and it tastes like you're eating cotton wool.
Yeah.
And that's really cool and really epic. And you know, we all freak out about, staying up to date with, the latest health news and stuff. But if you just inject that shit straight through your mouth into your body, you're going to be able to fight every fungus. You're going to know them intimately enough that they won't want to hurt you, because they're going to know that your moldy heart is pure. So
I love it.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna be saving money tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting that motherfucker.
F tier batteries.
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay, we're gonna go off script on this one. These taste good. They got that nice like metallic taste that I think I like because I need iron. And if you get within 9 volts, they do a little zappy, and that's nice.
You also can eat batteries and not go to the ER if your stomach acid isn't strong enough to break the outside. However, it totally fucking definitely is. And if you fucking eat a battery, go to the ER.
Yeah.
But I'm pure of heart and my stomach acid is weak, so I be eating these motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also, if a baby can do it, you can do it.
Yeah. Don't let a baby outdo you. Fuck it up. Pop a battery.
The rocks, the batteries. Fuck up a battery. Cue funeral music with Space Jam thing.
Oh my god.
This raccoon is still kind of seems dead, unfortunately, and I'm very. They'll come back eventually.
He ate one of the bigger batteries.
He ate one of the D's. Those are too big.
Remember to, it's like a lot of stuff in life. You have to eat for your size. If you're a very petite person, you can't have the fucking car battery.
Maybe a AAA.
You have to start off with a AAA. If you've got some muscle on you, you can eat a little bit more. Treat yourself.
You have to do a double.
Go for one of those Chinese circle ones.
Like the
They're like
CR1616.
Yeah, they're like sprees.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, they're great.
Bonk the raccoon loves these.
Loves those. And Space
Except the
Jam.
fact he died from one of them, unfortunately.
Rest in peace.
Thank you.
There's
Yeah, there's Bonk. Oh wow.
So give us an A on our presentation. We both definitely worked really hard. We definitely didn't mute the group chat. That was being like, hey guys, can you please help with this? I don't want to do all this. I'm not gonna come in on Monday. I'm gonna fuck you guys over.
I wasn't even glad to chat.
Thanks,
Yeah, no
and
faith.
thanks so much for having faith in us.
Good job. And Bonk.
A plus job there, Virus.
Oh,
Bark,
wow.
you could've
Damn.
done better.
Anyway, just keeps on
Yeah, you're
shooting
so
shots at
right.
fucking Kiki. God damn. Jeez. Alright. I'll share it with you
Hips
guys
the
and then I'll
Tide
share
Poddy.
it.
Question: do you two do children's parties?
Do you do?
Yeah. Hit us
Ask
up.
Only
your- ask
in
your
Fortnite
friend. Ask your
costumes.
friend.
Oh, okay.
Hit us up if you want your children to
Eat batteries.
like
Eat
me
batteries,
or know
yeah.
about string theory. We can cover that for you.
Alright.
Or Overwatch. Those
Or
Or
want
do-
outfit
or-
advice?
Alright.
You want your kids to hit a dirty no scope on Widow.
100%, bro. That's all I need. What's your ratings, by the way?
I've never played ranked before.
Oh, I meant like not rank. I meant your rates to fucking get hired. My bad.
One
One peanut.
Yeah.
One peanut.
Well, actually, can we like?
And a small rodent.
So is that one peanut, one rodent per, or?
Yeah, right?
No, I get the rodent.
Oh, that's not a bad deal.
Sometimes he lets me. Sometimes he lets me have the rodents if they have rabies.
Yeah,
that's nice.
They
don't last long.
No, and I only get one rodent a week because otherwise my stomach gets bloated.
I'll hire you guys, but I'll throw in 2 rodents, so Virus, you get one as well.
He's gonna take it off me.
No. That'll be a tip. It'll be on the side.
And I'm not gonna shed right later. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh no, not your winter coat.
No, your Omni-Fit coat.
guys, the Omni fits my skin, and I just
no.
want
It sounds like it according to the photos.
What a beautiful time of the year. He's shedding his inner wool lining.
And it's getting everywhere.
Alright, so I made my PowerPoint on another. I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll also teach a lesson. I have done my research, I have done my discovery, basically.
Guys, are we an educational channel?
Are we? Yeah, we are. Absolutely. Are you kidding?
I feel educational.
I put that as one of my tags, so
yeah,
you know.
Shit. Yeah, we've been educational this whole time.
One of those last ones.
Yeah.
Warning, do not do anything I do in this fucking song.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. But I mean, this one is pretty good, I'd like to say. As somebody who drank quite a bit throughout their life, I feel like I was the best person to come up with this list. So I have made a list of the best foods to have after a night out. And when I mean like a night out, I don't mean like, oh, you just went out and hanged with your friend. I'm talking about a night out that you drank.
A bender.
You fucking, like, I wouldn't say blackout. Well, you know what? We'll say blackout. Fuck it. You got kaput. All right, you can't fucking move, bro. You're fucked. So, you know, all you can do is get the fuck up and try to prepare for the next day of the work. So I made this lovely list, and I'm here to educate you guys. I mean, educating her chat on very interesting things. Exactly. All right, so we'll start with like the worst of the worst. All right, so the ones that would be like shower disasters, like when you're getting ready and whatnot. Like I said, this is after you fucking drank, and you have stuff to go and do life, because you know that's just how it is. So in the shower, terrible cereal. I don't think I have to explain this one, but in case you don't know, cereal in a bowl with, especially if you're trying to do it with the milk, you're fucked. But there is some cereal that you can do without the milk, and you could just say, fuck it, I'll have it with the water. And you know, just bring it in the bowl and just bring it in the fucking, the spoon, and just every now and then whenever you're done showering, just try to take it. But it's terrible because, you know, you're washing yourself as well, so you're gonna get the soap in there. So it's not worth the while. All here's ice cream is the best. I don't know about that. Wait, do people actually eat food in the shower? When you're drunk as fuck and you have to get ready for work or school or life?
Yeah. If you never had fruit, if you never had like a hand,
I was literally about to say fucking oranges or grapes.
Yeah.
Or like any fruit that's like you can just like grab and put in your mouth. Dude, it's like an honestly incredible. It's an incredible experience.
You never had food in the shower?
You feel like a small like primate in like a rainforest.
Yes, awesome. Exactly. The 100%. Yeah, so cereal is on my worst. I say nachos. It should be the same fucking reasons. I feel like that should not be explanations at all. But like, you know, you got your sloppy toppies and you're just trying to eat it down, but the water is also like fucking coming after you. So you're just getting the meat and whatever fucking tops that you got on you. So you're fucked. No, don't do it. Soggy nachos, worst fucking thing, bro. It's a mess. Oh, shut up, Jungle Boy is a mess.
Do people eat nachos for breakfast?
I mean, if that's what you have after the night out and you brought some shit over, because I don't know about you, but whenever I buy from the bar or whatever the hell, I'm putting it in my purse. And I'm taking that fucker home.
I did say a satchel or purse is a perfectly reasonable accommodation to an Omni-Fit. Still works. Thank you.
Get off the mic. Get off the mic.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Nachos in purse, with or without container.
Wouldn't you like to know whether, bitch? I'll say I have done both. Just grab that motherfucker thinking that the napkin was gonna be good enough. No.
Trick question, the purse is the container.
Hey, there you go.
Exactly. So no, nachos, terrible decision. Potatoes, honestly, like, I get your guys' idea, just popping it in, grabbing whatever the fuck, but honestly, no matter what form it comes in, putting it in the shower, it's not worth it, man. Like, it just hurts. I mean, I get it, some people do need the grease after having the night out, but in the shower, it's just, you're just wasting it away, and it's just fucking, it's not even cooked anymore, it's just gonna get soggy. Wet potato is not a good potato, alright? Fries, mash, whatever, baked, it's not gonna work. So potatoes is one of the shower disasters that I put down because it's not worth it. It's not worth the fight.
Yep. Counterpoint, vodka.
Motherfucker. All right, pancakes.
In fact, a lot of vodka is actually made with corn these days. Fuck
Really?
up.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened to the potato vodka?
Educational, guys.
Yeah, educate that because we said a fact. That means it's technically educational. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought it was made out of potatoes, to be honest. But
It was originally, yeah.
I was gonna say, I know historically it always was.
And there, you can still buy vodka that's like that, but a lot of
It's
vodka,
gonna be
like a
expensive.
lot of well brand vodka will probably be made with corn.
Understandable. Weird though, but understandable, I guess. But you know, I got pancakes on this list. I mean, I've had it where you like ever get like the lazy pancakes where you just fucking put it in the fryer and just scramble it, like scrambled pancakes pretty much. I would recommend that. Like that one's a good one, or like little pancake bites, but nobody be doing that. You know, you're gonna make pancakes.
I've never even thought of that. That sounds so fucking good.
Scrambled pancakes is good. It's like funnel. It's like
never had
funnel
that.
cake. Right? Is that the one I'm thinking about? Yes.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shit good. But even then, that's still like a mess, and you're just trying to grab everything. I feel like anything with another topping is just not gonna be the best idea. I don't know. That's just how I've learned, because you're just in there in the shower, and then you got this and the other thing and the bruh. Nah. Pasta. Pasta is definitely another fucking, oh, here's the meal with a sauce. Like, it's not worth it having a second fucking sauce, bro. Question: what if I made pancakes in the shower with bath water and all? Like, are you cooking it? Like, are you bathing and then you have the the griddle on like a thing?
Don't bathe with the griddle. That's incredibly dangerous.
That's a
that.
mess of its own, brother.
That.
But if you're using your bath water to make the pancakes, I mean, power to you, honestly.
Sell them.
Tell them.
I said sell them.
Sell them. Oh, sell them. Ooh, I don't know about sharing it. I say
And don't
keep
tell
that
the
shit to
FDA, 'cause
yourself.
They will not let you do that shit, but you can still probably make some money off of it.
You probably could, honestly. I would have put it past it. Using
Once
water
again,
like that.
Keep the FDA out of it. They are out. They like your idea so much they want to steal it.
Yeah.
That's why they're after you.
Yeah,
Not 'cause it's unsanitary
keep 'em out.
and gonna cause severe bodily harm to the masses.
I would have put it past if someone has already done that. That's just fucking nobody knows. I don't know. Shit gross.
I'm not adding bathwater pancakes to my search history.
I don't know. I'm checking it out. That's definitely on my list. All right.
He's not adding it because it's already there.
Exactly. He's already typing it as we speak.
I'm not adding it because I added it. Past tense. Anyway.
That link is already
All right. Dumb. But
Do you
yeah.
use both delphines or does any work?
What?
I don't know how to source bath water other than one particular time in history when it was sold.
Take a bath, you filthy Brit? Question mark.
Damn.
What if I don't want to use my own?
Well, then get somebody. I don't know. Get somebody else's. I'm sure people are selling it now.
Ask Twisted.
If you can't make your own, store-bought is fine.
Malin, can I have some? Can I have some bath water? No reason.
Sure. Yeah. Sorry, the store bought got me. Fuck you. Alright. Sandwiches. Sandwiches don't fucking keep their fucking form. Unless it's like a torta where it's like wrapped up. Most people don't be having that shit on the side. Again, you're a lazy morning. You're grabbing what you can. You're not gonna put together a full, well put shit. That sandwich is gonna slide. That's gonna go on the goddamn floor. You're gonna slip on a tomato or some shit. I don't know, bro. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Gonna get soggy, gonna get gross. I don't know how you feel about wet bread, but it's not for me. I mean, hey, and bread also. I feel like that one's probably has made with bath water, right? I want to put past that one. I seen Gatorade fucking
I think there are people. This is crazy. I think are there recipes for like making bread with like your body's yeast? I feel like I've seen that.
Yes, I have seen. I have seen people use yeast for beer. Yeah, you're right.
Become one with duck and enjoy wet bread.
I think.
Or like the people that eat in the hot dog eating competitions, they dip those. They dunk them so they're more dense.
The guys who are eating crispy hot dogs are not as cute as ducks.
It's cute.
You know what? I'm inclined to agree with you on that one.
That's a very important factor.
It's a hot take.
Yeah, beach education. Yeah, see, we're educational channel. I've always been.
See how educated everyone's
getting
right now?
Getting so smart by the.
You guys are all learning so much stuff.
By the hour, yeah. All right.
Aren't you guys so lucky?
Yeah. All right, tolerable, but not the best. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I made this like way back. I don't remember any of these, so I'm just like winging it. I made so many PowerPoints that I'm like, fuck it, I'll just reuse this one. All right, so burger. It's the same fucking thing as a sandwich. Why did I do that? Fuck this. Tacos. What? It's the same thing. These are terrible. Who put this shit together? This is stupid.
Oh, you
made the fucking sandwich.
You've done all of this. Also, how the fuck you make it?
Hold on. I feel like a lot of these, like you said with the nachos, that could just be leftovers.
Yeah.
Leftover burger, leftover tacos.
Yeah. Like it's like that's what I'm thinking of, especially like if you had like fucking I don't know Postmates or whatever, like you're grabbing shit from the night that you had out, and also like you might have fucking bought shit to prepare. Like I had people that would buy Taco Bell for like the morning of, and that was me. It was me. I was those people.
I feel like if you've woken up after a night out and one of your cognitive thoughts is, oh, I'm gonna be late for work, I'm gonna eat a taco in the shower, call in sick. Just don't show up. You're not in the right headspace to be around other people.
Unfortunately, bro, we broke. You gotta pull up. It don't matter how you feel. Sick call don't pay.
I forgot you guys don't get sick pay. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't get that.
Yeah, we don't get that.
You're not employed. You're not employed. You don't do that anyway.
So yeah, for those who understand that the world is broke and we're broke, you gotta make what you can. It doesn't matter. You gotta fucking drink up and then boot up, bro. Go. So after a night out, I'm eating that fucking taco. Fuck you.
This is my taco. I can do what I want.
Yeah. All right. So taco is terrible. Honestly, I don't know why I put it like this. This is a terrible idea. I mean, I get it if it's like what is it called? There's like a soft taco, right, in Taco Bell?
Yeah.
It's like wrapped. You know, that one's a little bit better. I feel like, okay, maybe that's what I meant. Well, why the fuck did I put that? Whatever. Anyways, fuck you.
I like how you're talking to your past.
I know, exactly. That's why I'm like, it's not to you guys, it's to my past self, alright? I don't know what I was doing.
Soft taco and a burrito.
Huh?
What's realistically the difference, like, categorically between, like, a fully wrapped up soft shell taco and a burrito?
Size. That's it.
Yeah. Also, fuck you.
This upsets me. Continue.
Let me have my goddamn soft shell taco. Don't question the openings. Soft shell
taco. That's what you sound
struggling
like.
too. Candy. Candy isn't bad. Now that I think about it, I feel like that should have been a little bit higher. Trying to
I
remember.
think it depends on the candy. Some
It
of those are
really
gonna be awful.
does. Trying to think of what was I trying to, because I did do this like a couple of times because Halloween or whatever the fuck, you gotta go the next day, and that's all you had was just a bunch of fucking candy.
You're not eating your car.
No, bitch, I'm late.
Virus, you have to accept the premise. It's shower eating time.
Yeah.
You just gotta move on. Also, the gummy worms once again sort of tap into like the arboreal creature realm, right? Where I feel like, you know, maybe a small lizard or a lemur or a bird in the rain eating it, so it gets extra points.
Exactly.
You
No,
see
I was
myself
gonna
in
say,
shower
yeah,
in the
this
dark,
definitely
you
gets
feel like a
higher.
lizard.
I don't know, it's scary.
As I say, the reason why I'm like looking at this and saying that it should be a little bit higher, because I remember eating the fuck out of these little gummy bears. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse
Those
moving.
are so good.
They are so good, but you know, if you eat too much, you can get diarrhea. Like, it's not good. It's not good to have a lot of. I feel like that's normal for everything, of course, obviously. But like these ones apparently,
Fish food, apparently.
there's like something in it that like, it's not even like if you have too much, like they're just like they will give you diarrhea. Like it's just gonna happen. You're just gonna open that floodgates.
Are you thinking of that one or the sugar-free ones?
I think it might be the sugar-free ones, but I know it's these fucking I know it's a gummy bear that would just fuck my shit up, and I was like, damn, this sucks. But it was so good at the shower.
That was a meme for a while, the sugar-free ones. 'Cause
Really?
those things, apparently, they will destroy you.
Oh, so okay. I thought it was just me for some reason. Those are the sugar. Oh, those are the ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Glad it wasn't me. I was like, bro, what the fuck is happening? All right. Eggs.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I get it. Okay. Yeah. So hard-boiled egg. Fuck no.
Melin, I wanna hear you defend this one.
I'm not defending this one. This one's lower listed. Are you kidding me? Hell no.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, your British mind can't comprehend a fun American drunk night out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The way you need to eat in the shower.
The imperial mind is impossible. You can't possibly perceve the shower egg.
What's the metric unit for one egg?
But yeah, no, fucking egg, bro. Fucking egg in the shower. Hard-boiled. I remember like gagging, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Virus, don't judge.
Yeah.
Don't judge. Come on.
Yeah, bro. What the hell? But I remember did having an omelet in there. That shit was kind of pretty good. I just remember the story where a guy ate them at an airport and then he got stopped by TSA and the shit exploded all out of his ass when they went to search his ass for drugs.
Honestly, that has to feel like kind of a win.
What?
To the
No,
TSA.
hear me out. No, not to the TSA, cause you listen, you're having a shit day. You get stopped at TSA. You're gonna miss your flight. Your gate's closing, and this dude's like, I gotta do a cavity search.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck you, man. I don't have any drugs. And he goes to a cavity search, and you shit on him. Like literally, like that has to feel like a little bit of a get back. You feel like
yeah,
you want, like, a little
100%.
bit
Yeah,
more.
but especially in an interrogation room. Yeah, fuck that. You pulled me apart,
man,
bro.
You're like, man, all this sucks, but I did shit.
Yeah,
on
but
that
I
guy,
did
and
fucking
that's-
got that motherfucker back. Fuck him.
So that's a bit of a win.
Nah, that's funny as shit. That's great. What the fuck? Is that where that main kid started? It was because of that story? That would be wonderful if it was. It was just like, yep, they cause tummy issues. Damn, that's crazy.
No, I think that started from the Amazon reviews of the sugar-free gummy bears. Because you could see there were a lot of stories people were sharing in those.
Oh. Yeah.
It happened a lot.
Not just shit like explosive projectile shit. Damn! Oh man. Okay, well, it is still a get back, but also damn my tummy. Like, damn, that shit hurted it. I know for a fact. Oof, poor baby. Well, fuck it. I hope he made it through. Alright, what else we got? Cheese! Cheese! You know what? Nah, fuck it. That should have been higher. That's good too. But, it's soggy as fuck. It's disgusting. Nah, never mind. I like it where it's at. Fuck these motherfuckers. Mozzarella sticks? Gross. Ooh, no, actually, I do remember doing this, and I had it when I was drunk, of course. and they're still frozen, so that's probably why it's low. Eat them fast. I mean,
When they were frozen still.
yeah, while they're still frozen. Oh, Lord. I'll post it in the Discord. Please do. I want to see that. All right, so the best. Yes! There we go. The best of the bits. Yeah, you guys were right. Like, 100%, like, something quick. The nuts. I think, yeah, the yogurt bit. Oh, my God. These fucking things, bro. Have you seen these fucking things, bro? The yogurt or the applesauce pouches? Lifesaver, bro. I just pop it in my mouth and I still get ready and I just wash my hair and then I put it on my clothes and I still have it in my mouth. I'm like sucking on it. Bro, this shit's so good.
You sound like a slice of life anime character battle run.
Shut the fuck up. Let me have my fucking yogurt pouches. Fuck you.
Let her have her whimsy.
Yeah, right. And then yeah, of course. Oh, Deli! Yo! Oh my God, yes! Yes! Oh my God, do you know how fucking happy I was when a couple of times where we did like a charcuterie board? A charcuterie board.
Alright, just making sure I heard you right.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, with like the meats and the cheese, and like I would just grab that thing and put it in the shower with me as I fucking ate. Oh, and like the shower was hot, so it was like slowly cooking it. Oh my God, I forgot I love that shit.
Damn.
That shit was such a
How
feeling.
fucking hot's your shower?
It was slowly cooking the meat.
Yeah,
else?
just slowly
You need to
cooking
elaborate
it. It's so good.
Are you sous videing your own flesh?
Bro, I gotta boil out the alcohol. Fucking meal inside. Yes. Fruit. Yes! Fruit inside. Oh my God. Especially like if I had time, I'd like blend it, make a smoothie, you know? But fruit overall, nuts inside the shower. Oh, bro. And the watermelon. Oh my God. The watermelon inside. Oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong. I do my best. I don't think I'm a dirty bitch, but hey, you know what? Shit happens. If you have the watermelon in the shower, and like the juices are just going down, and it's the same thing as Bar's been saying. It's just a primordial thing of just like, yes, oh, I'm like eating the flesh of my enemies.
Don't roll me in on this.
Don't roll me into it.
This is mostly all you. I'm supporting you, but like I'm on the sidelines. You're spitting though.
Yeah, cheer me on from the fucking half court, bitch. Fuck you.
I'm taking notes on all of this.
But no, it's like a great fucking feeling because like you're eating it and then you're also washing yourself and then you're I loved it, bro. It was so good. It was so
yeah.
And then my personal favorite, yes, the burritos for sure. Oh my God, yes, dude. That's what I would do is I would get fucking Taco Bell. I would get a bunch of shit and I would have to make sure that I have the 5-layer burrito. So whenever I do go in the shower, it's like kind of cooking it. It's so it's like warming itself a little bit, and since it's like wrapped perfectly.
You gotta stop cooking food with shower water.
Look, man, that shit slapped. Oh my God, the 5-layer burrito, bro. Yeah, what burrito? Yeah. Yes, it was so good. And then, of course, nothing beats more alcohol.
Yeah, I told you. Vodka.
Yeah.
There you go.
Any questions?
This explains the frozen mozzarella sticks now. I didn't consider super hot water.
Yeah, no, I was trying to tell him, Yoshi, that I don't remember making this, honestly. So I was just as surprised as you guys when I'm opening it.
Ooh,
This is a
question
jump
from
scare
chat.
for you too.
It's a jump scare. No, because I know how I would be, or how I drank and did this shit, but I didn't know my rankings because I forgot. Question why? Because I was drunk as fuck, and why not?
Well, you should also those last couple. Maybe actually try those if you never had a shower snack like fruit and stuff in the shower.
Yeah,
that's
fruit.
Actually, that's a good experience.
Yeah,
that's
it is. Good. It's so much. It's so good. It's so good. All right, we got Kiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yoshi missed out on all the slides.
As
I know,
a
right?
warning, not that my slides are like flash or anything, but if you're kind of person that gets a little overstimulated, just let it.
Let's go! I can't wait! Yeah!
Stimulated.
Are you,
This isn't
are you
about
worried
Yama
about
Yama.
overstimulation after Melin's?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah! Yeah! I love it.
My presentation is things that I miss from 2000s weeb culture because I'm not saying I'm old.
Anime, you
but
got it. It's about yaoi.
I do miss waking up in the morning and going on like fanfiction.net, Quizilla. Throw back to anyone who knows what Quizilla is, right?
Yeah.
I miss.
I'm
going on.
so excited.
Like,
Oh my god.
You know, I
Lock
miss it.
in.
I miss watching different parts of animes on YouTube, right? So these are just
Wait, big
things.
kids.
Not everything, but these are some things that I miss from that genre, from that era. So things I miss from 2000s weeb culture by Killer Kiyama Sensei Senpai San Samakan-chan.
Hell yeah.
Nightcore.
Wow, yes.
The kids these days have lost the plot. Now they call it the TikTok version or sped up version. No, bitch, that's Nightcore.
I mean, they still yearn for it, so that's good.
Exactly. Kids just yearn for high speed, high pitched, high bass boosted songs.
My body didn't hurt. Yep.
That is it that I recognize 4 of these wallpapers.
Good. I'm glad you do. These are iconic. They don't make music like this like they used to. Like I feel like back then it was more common to come across like a Nightcore song naturally. Now you kind of got to like look for it. You know, they just don't make it like they used to. You know, I remember I would wake up at 6 a.m. for school. First thing I would do, open up YouTube on my little iPod that I had and like start blasting like God is a Girl or something, like something crazy, you know, like or like Bad Boy by Cascada, you know, so some shit like that, right? Like the first thing I would do when I wake up.
What's that one, Rockefeller something?
Yeah. Rockefeller Street. Honorable mentions. These creators are not Nightcore creators specifically, but you know they helped me get my fix. I'd wake up kind of scratching, kind of itching for it, you know, and I'd hear it, I'd be like, oh yes, I'm cured. You know?
Yes, Haruhi Suzumiya was definitely a big symbol. Haruhi Suzumiya and Lucky Star for sure.
We got Circus P, Living Tombstone, Cascada. You know, I hope that you guys recognize these names. If you don't, search them up. They're really good. Then we got Finding Treasure. I miss Finding Treasure as a child because what it means is, you know, like nothing will ever match the feeling of walking into a bookstore, a collector shop, sometimes the local Asian store tucked away in an obscure part of the mall, and finding manga, sometimes used and sometimes wrapped, or a knockoff anime figure. I don't know if you guys ever had that experience. I feel like it was a common experience for young weebs, right? Yeah, like when you walk into a store and you're like, oh my god, Mom, they have this figure of Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh my god, they have that note here. Oh my god. And it was always like a real treasure. It was always fucking expensive. You always had to spend like $20-$30 sometimes for like the shittiest little like product, even if you knew it was like knockoff. It was the best. It was the only thing you were getting at the time. You couldn't get anything else, right?
Yeah.
And so it was always worth it. And then when you take it home and you like unwrap it or unbox it and like you put it up in your room, like that was so satisfying because like everyone knew, like everyone in your family probably knew at that point that you're a weeb, and so you're kind of like privately loud and proud about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm loud. I love anime, and I'm gonna put it up in my room. No one can tell me anything unless your parents were like really strict about it. My parents were a little they judged me a little bit, so I had a little corner in my bed for anime products.
Oh shit.
The amount of little shitty pins and used manga I bought just because there's nothing else out there. Like I don't think it was until I got like a little bit in high school where I was like, oh my god, I can start like buying like decent quality anime stuff because like it's actually becoming somewhat popular, you know?
Yeah.
And then the cons.
That slide gave me the ego meme of fucking I remember finding manga in the library.
Yeah. There it is. There you go, Fruity. There you go. There's a yaoi battle.
I missed the cons so much.
Yeah.
Everyone at the cons were weird, but it wasn't like like nowadays if you're like, oh, someone's weird. Like it wasn't like a, oh, you know, like kind of feeling. It was like, oh my god, we can kind of like weeb out and like say the like most like unhinged things ever, and no one's gonna bat an eye. You know what I mean? Like everyone's weird, and so were you. Glomping was real, and cons sometimes had rules against it.
Yeah.
Like you had to watch out for that sometimes because you'd have a friend being like glomp, you know. Old word. I'm not gonna explain it for anyone who doesn't know what I'm saying.
Barkeep, are you following?
Cause
You think I'm new?
you
think
think
Born yesterday, motherfucker.
Oh right, I forgot you are old.
No, no.
He was gonna weep
This,
out with
this
me.
whole part
I
was
would
practice
love
means
to,
you're
but
not
I don't
old.
know. It sucks though, cause yeah, some of the cosplayers don't feel like they can be cosplayers anymore. They don't feel safe, and it sucks.
I know. It makes you sad because, like, when back in the day, you knew that your cosplay was gonna suck. I mean, obviously you tried your best, right? But
Yeah.
like, it was so normal just to go on eBay or
Yeah.
like, you know, like any other like anime cosplay website and just like find any wig. And like most people didn't know how to style their wigs. So they would just put on uneven, unstyled wigs, whatever cosplay they could find. And no one ever questioned of like, oh, this fit me, this looked nice. Like it was just like, hey, we're gonna cosplay, you know, so and so from this anime together, and that's final. You know, we're gonna be like that's like, you know, like it was so
untrimmed
normal.
bangs in
Yeah.
Yes.
Super itchy wigs and just like you know, like your cosplays. Most of the time they were not fitted for you. Like you're gonna sweat in them. They'd get like kind of messy halfway through. Like your heels would hurt. You know, people just threw shit on, right? But now I feel like nowadays you get people like judging you, like, oh, they shouldn't cosplay that because they're not the right height or the right race or the right whatever. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You let them cosplay whatever because they're having fun, right?
Exactly. And yeah, I've seen people where they like just have like one symbol or like a pin on them, and you're like, it's you! What is it? I love that.
Yeah.
It was just so, it made it feel so special that someone had like the same interest. Now it's like, you have to be yeah, I don't know. It was nice. It was great.
Also the paddles. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite sure why we had the paddles, but they're iconic and I still want one to this day. I literally was talking about this on stream like a couple of days ago. I wanted a paddle really, really bad. I was too young to buy them.
Oh.
So now I want to buy them.
Yeah.
Put it on your throne.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My next dono goal is being like, guys, give me money for a paddle.
Wow.
Watching
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Watching
Or
anime
AEP.
in 2 to 4 parts was the norm. Sometimes a part would be taken down and you just have to hope you didn't miss much in those like 10 to 15 minutes, right? Like you just have to like kind of make up the plot in your head as you go, right? And then you'd have shared trauma with everyone else in the community, right? Because everyone else would be like, I couldn't find that part either. I don't know what's happening either. So then you go to other people, be like, hey, do you happen to know what happened? Did you watch the full, do you know where to watch the full episode? Like you would kind of like, the community would come together sometimes to like fill in the blanks of like what happened if like the episode was taken down or something, right? And then, you know, watching pirated anime, pretty standard, pretty normal. Like that's the only way sometimes you're able to get anime if it wasn't on like on TV, on like 4Kids or like whatever the case is, right? And Crunchyroll at one point was goated because that was a pirating site. So it had like so many animes on there, and it was so nice to. I still remember when they had like the little shitty like Crunchy logo, where they had like little like. I was like, I should have included the picture. But I remember when the logo was still all bad, I would watch like Shuokara on it, and I'd be like, oh my god, I love this website. And now it's like, you know, it's what it is now.
Yeah. Man, I
Then
remember
there's the
fucking doing that shit.
the
That was
mutual weirdity, you know, like if you liked anime and I liked anime, we
Not
were both weird. Like,
fucking is that who I think it is in the fucking corner?
Man.
Love it.
like no ifs, ands, or buts. If you liked anime, we're in the same boat. Immediately, we're categorized as the same people at school. Like, if people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're into anime," you know, we're automatically in the same club. Like, I don't care who you are, what's your interest. We're in the same club now. We're now weird. There was a mutual understanding that anime was not normal, and if someone said something was weird, like that they meant they're like weird. So like if you weren't on like a forum and someone's like, hey, you can watch this anime, it's really good, but watch out, it's kind of weird. You know, like, okay, this anime is gonna be like really fucking weird. like I had someone be like, oh, be careful if you watch Pupa. It was really weird, and I was like, okay, I know what I'm getting into if I watch Pupa now.
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting into. And then most weebs have very similar interests or taste in things. So, you know, we probably fed off each other's weird energy. So it's just like a cycle of like, you know, talk about weird things. Oh, they don't get it. Haha. The non-weebs, normies, you know, haha. And then it just kind of like cycled through like the weirdness, you know. So a lot of people who were labeled as like the weird kids kind of stuck in that corner. So there was like the oh my god, mutualness there. I don't know what the word is, but anyways. So, you know, while people still judge certain tastes, it also wasn't as harsh as it is nowadays. Like, I feel like since everyone was kind of like in this weird circle of things, like, you wouldn't like go up to someone and be like, oh, they watch only like hentai anime or erotica, you know, like you wouldn't like, you would kind of be like, oh, they watch that, but like it wasn't like a harsh judgment, you know. Like it was like, oh, okay, cool, like they watch that, I guess, like not my thing, but whatever. But I feel like nowadays if you tell someone like, oh yeah, I watch a XYZ genre of anime, people are like, that's kind of problematic, or I don't really like that, that's a problem. And it's just like, I don't know, I personally feel like it's harder to talk about like your favorite animes because then there's a lot more people out there that are like willing to like jump the gun and be like, that's, I don't like that, so that's an issue, you know, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Slice of life anime is actually kind of problematic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they'll be like, that anime is full of high schoolers, you shouldn't be watching as a grown adult. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then my last slide, being a weeb back in the days, I miss how creative everyone was. People were just really creative, right? Like everyone's either like drawing yaoi or like the eyes or like manga scenes in their notebooks. They're making AMVs. They're kind of shitty sometimes, but like some of them really popped off. Some of them are really good at AMVs. You had dance covers too. I remember I'd watch this like specific like creator who'd like dance like Happy Synthesizer and like Matryoshka, like all these like different ones, and I'd try to learn them so bad.
Yeah.
You had more cosplay making videos, like you had more people being like, this is how I made, you know, like XYZ's like Haruhi's cosplay, or you know, this Gundam cosplay or something like that, right? Like there's so many tutorials back then. I feel like nowadays it's more difficult to find like a tutorial for something because it's like a lot of people are like, oh, just go buy it here, just go get it here, or just buy the base and then add on to it, or like, you know, it's just not the same. Like it's like I want to make it from scratch, you know. And then you also had people making like original quote unquote animes, like oh my god, I forgot the name, but the the Nyan Cat one, the anime girl with like the big boobs.
Neko
like,
Sugar.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, like you had people making their own animes, and you know they're iconic, not good, but they're iconic.
Yeah.
And then you had I consider this as a freedom, but then you have people role playing, you know, like as a creative, you know, because people are making up their own scenarios, their own OCs, you know, like my name is Raven Black Frost, and you know I have XYZ powers. Who's open to role plays?
Yeah.
And then fan fiction too. Again, I have a picture like fanfiction.net up there. Like there were so many different like websites. Of course, more people use like AO3 nowadays, but like back then, people were like almost trading like fanfictions like as like black market things sometimes, because like it wasn't as open sometimes for certain things. So you had to like really look deep in forums. There wasn't like a specific spot for a lot of places sometimes. Like you had to search for them really hard. So AO3, when it came out, everyone was like, oh my god, this is really good. This is really nice, right?
Yeah.
And then blogs and fan sites too, I feel like you have like people making their accounts dedicated to certain things, but it's not quite the same anymore as it was back then, because you had more people like trying to like not just like enjoy the content, but also like analyze it, make their own it wasn't unnormal or uncommon. There we go. It wasn't uncommon to see like someone running like a blog from an anime and then also post like their own pictures of like their cosplays or like fan fiction or like drawings they did and stuff like that, right? But nowadays it's like you don't quite see that anymore. It's like people reposting other people's content or like, you know, making their own edits, and that's kind of about it, you know? Like it's not, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that now, but I feel like back then it kind of went harder, like, you know, it kind of was more prevalent, you know? But yeah, I think that's my last slide. It was kind of short, but these are all the things.
No, but it's great. No, you're right. It just felt like nostalgia, bro. I loved it. Also, I also.
Yes. Oh, go ahead.
Who has a question?
Do you still know any of the dances? Can you do a dance if your life depended upon it?
I can do only like a section of like the happy synthesizer one, because I remember the little heart, not heart, but like the little like square hand movement you have to do, and like the chorus of it. But that's it. Like I forgot how to do most of it because I have this cringe memory where like I went up to my parents, they were like laying in bed just watching TV, and I was like, Mom, Dad, look at this dance I'm learning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
And I think like a year or two later, like my frontal lobe developed a little more, and I was like, wait, that was really cringy. I don't think I want to do that anymore.
Oh. I know. I remember doing
Penny
that.
Matters
Had a
asking for
yukai and
yaoi
all the fucking
recommendations.
things. Yeah, yaoi
Ginger
recommendations.
Romantica. Highly recommend
love-
Ginger Romantica.
I loved how it looks like you ran the whole PowerPoint through Blingy. Like
I was trying so hard to find like things that would replicate this time, and I really couldn't. So I was just trying to like throw shit in.
No, it looks great.
It worked.
I like it.
no, it's amazing.
Oh man.
The lighting on the photos. Those are like very, like what's that stage between like disposable camera and phone camera? We just had like Nikon, whatever.
Oh, like the early digital.
The Comic Sans as well.
Comic Sans. Thank you for that.
Love
beautiful
it.
presentation.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you
That's
guys
great.
for allowing me to present on that.
Oh man. Alright, I'll start ending stream. If you guys want to say goodbye or say something else before I raid out to somebody.
Thanks for
Bye,
having
chat. Thanks for listening to us,
Have
chat.
Have a good one,
Very
guys.
true.
Learned a lot.
Where you're fit, pirate your anime into like a picture by picture in a YouTube video, and then.
Yeah, I hope you guys learned something.
Watching on Neko Sugar Girls.
Go, yes!
So bad. I forgot the name of it, so I was like, fuck, what was it called?
No, that was a good one though. Man, I appreciate you guys all. Thank you so much for coming through and doing your PowerPoints, and also thank you, chat, for sticking around as long as you have. I'm gonna raid you guys out if you guys don't mind just sticking around just a smidgen longer so we can send some love to somebody. I don't know this person, but they look cool as fuck. I don't know. That's usually how I raid out. But be safe. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me follow them and then check them out. Alright.
Oh, they do look cool.
Heck, oh, look at a little pixel model.
I know, aren't they cute? Also, I saw exploring old internet. I was like, ooh, what is this? But thank you guys so much for this. I appreciate